And I'm hoping you can see my screen here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Cool. We'll see
I
who
should be
joins in.
good to go. Boss just left for the night, so
Oh, cool. So I'm going to say, let's pull up, playoff bracket. So yeah, we just got these 2 rounds. So we're going to say play, and it should be, yeah, game 1, human, all that good stuff. Boom. 3-game losing streak for me going into the playoffs here.
oh, it's October's a whole new season.
Um, I'll let you take a look at that lineup and see if that's I know Mathewson's your first in the rotation, but
Yeah,
see if there's anything you want to roll with or if that's good.
we'll go with that. The
Um,
AI.
yeah, this is my versus righty with Kevin Bass injury prone playing a horrible right field. So we'll see how long I can roll with this. But should I let them know that we're live? Oh, somebody's coming in. I'll let them know we are live with the playoffs now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we are on the road, folks. Anybody joining in? We are in season 2 of the FOD Fields of Dreams, and Liverpool won the Earth Division. Lehigh, my team, won the Wind Division. So here we are, me and Clue facing off. Game 1 at the Polo Grounds. Any predictions?
Yeah, one of us is going to win the series.
Well, gentlemanly agreement. We just hit the sim button. What do you think? We just.
That works for me. Yeah,
I'm not sure
that's
everybody else would enjoy it as much as us, but hey, let's see what we can do. I don't plan on. Clue, will you be offering some history lessons and play-by-play color with me?
yeah. I will be more than happy to do some
Okay.
play-by-play, but about history
Just as you're
lessons.
ready, welcome in. We've got World's Worst Gamer. He predicts someone will win, and Slashed. Howdy, howdy. So I think we've got lineup set, and here we go. What a day! 60 degrees, and we've got Three Finger Brown against Christy Mathewson. Should be noted that Christy Mathewson did win the Cy Young Award or the award this season too. And let's see what we get. Craig Biggio, Jeff Hunter, welcome in. Says good luck, gentlemen. I don't know if he's referring to us. I don't consider us gentlemen, but I appreciate that. Biggio flies out to Shoeless Joe.
Well, he's got his shoes on today, so he should
He
be
needs
catching
them,
a
and
lot.
we've got Kevin Bass here, who in part time has got really great on base numbers, but not today. And I look at your shortstop, Petrocelli made the rounds this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cecil Cooper, oh, and Christy Mathewson looks like he's going to be tough.
It's a 1-2-3 inning to start the series. That's good news
Another
for us.
top 10 batter in Cy Seymour. And, oh, it's going to get ugly. I don't know if that's a homer. It bounced into the stands. Looks like a double to lead off the inning for Seymour. And we now have
The
Joe
Speedy
Jackson.
McGee grabbed
Yeah.
that off the wall rather quick.
Yeah, a person that started the season on Livermore, now on my team. We've seen a little bit of movement. Oh, we're seeing that AI go to the bunt. Oh,
Oh, wow. And yet I
Jackson.
didn't see anybody on third. Wow, that hurts.
Wow. Caminiti. What a move.
Some heads up baseball. Yep. Good job.
Worried about Jackson and that speed over there. Oh, we're going to walk him. Walks hurt in this league. Putting people on with them not earning it. Prince Fielder, that's a big left-handed bat. Ground ball to Cooper. Good range for Cooper. To Larkin. Back to first. Pitchers love the double plays.
Here we go.
And here's a guy that's been wonderful for me this year, Bags. And he's aboard with a leadoff single, bringing up Willie Mays.
Another guy who has done you no harm.
Yeah, I'm very happy to keep him for the next few. Bagwell, oh my God, is off and running. I don't know why. Oh, he stole 15. I guess it's not too bad. Willie Mays got a runner in scoring position now. He's going to up the middle, legs out at double, and Lehigh breaks the ice 1-0 here on the road. Brings up Ken Caminiti. He's got some good PED years ahead, Caminiti does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a slow chopper.
Here we go.
Joey Votto to Mathewson covering, and that's one down.
Yeah, at least he went for the sure out.
McGee. I think he's going to be part of my team for the years to come. I like this Sherry McGee. Here is a catcher who's leaving the team after this year due to our league rules, Russell Martin. He's getting younger, will be headed back to high school next year.
Oh, and it's through the gap.
Oh! A second run, a poor play by Rico Petrocelli. And that brings up Barry Larkin. And the catcher stealing, why on earth? Oh, he stole 21 bases. I had no idea. I think I'd know my team better, huh? Larkin to Karowski with the throw. Ends the inning, not before two come across.
Well, you spent so much time this season watching Buckshot's team that, yeah, understandable.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, and we got a catch out there. Bass with not great range at a 2, but I love his on-base percentage. So
very nice.
I hope he does not hurt me out there. Petrocelli. And he's aboard with a single. Poor play by Biggio.
Uncharacteristic.
It is. He's pretty solid out there. Here's Little Joe, who's going to get better and better the next few years. Slow roller to third. Caminiti with a long throw. It's not going to be in time.
Beat it out.
Oh!
Ouch.
Just got him. 2 down. Runner in scoring position. And here's Whitey Karowski. Sends this one into right field. And we got a tie ball game.
Over the wall.
Anything goes in this crazy ballpark. 273-foot shot. Welcome to the Polo softball field.
This is a little early for us to have StatCast, so
oh yeah,
who knows how far that really went.
And Mike Piazza makes the third out.
Tie game here going into the third.
Oh, it's one of those dramatic pop-ups. Petrocelli should make it. You know, when we have these slow ones, you say it should be an easy catch, and we've seen people drop them.
This is true.
1 down for Kevin Bass. And Kevin Bass to the wall. Oh, don't get thrown out.
In. He's safe.
Wow. 1 down, runner in scoring position, Cecil Cooper. This guy's going to be part of my core team for the next 4 years or so. And he draws a walk.
There we go.
Bringing up Bags, 1 for 1 on the day. And through the hole on the left side of the infield, and Bass scores.
Yeah.
So much for the pitching duel I thought we were going to have.
Yeah. Bagwell is, I don't know why we walked the hitter in front of him to get to him, but that strategy did not pay off.
Away we go. Deep center. Cy Seymour drifting back. Willie Mays with the long hit. And
Is that over his head?
that is over his head and out of the park.
Yes. Ouch.
408-foot shot to left center. And it
Willie
is
Mays,
6-2 Lizards.
Not fooling around.
Caminiti on the ground. Vato, he's been a good first baseman for you, huh? Vato has.
Yeah. Yes, he has.
Grounder to Karowski. Karowski looking for out 3 of the inning, and he gets him. We have played 2.5. We're going to see the hometown team can come back. Cy Seymour leads off with a single. It looks like it's going to be an offensive game. Shoeless Joe steps in. Hard grounder. Cooper with a great play to Larkin. Oh my gosh. I love that 10 at first base.
Wow.
That one even looked hard hit. And here's Rusty Greer.
That was a rally killer.
I know. What do you got to say about Greer as the team manager? I mean, here's a guy that kind of goes under the radar in an all-time league. But
well, we're glad to have Rusty on the team. He has been a valuable teammate, keeping camaraderie up while he rides the bench most of the year. However, he is a valuable pinch hit bat off the pine for against righties, and we thought we'd give him a start and see what happens. So.
And here he is, grounder to Cooper. Brown covers in time. We've played 3. It's 6-2 Lizards. And Russell Martin gets the pitch. Ground ball. Petrocelli up with the throw in time. And he gets him. And here's Barry Larkin, acquired in a trade midseason. To Joe Morgan. Fires to first in time. 2 down. And here is Craig Biggio. Up the middle, Petrocelli charges, grabs it, throws Devato, and that will end it. And we're headed to the bottom of the 4th with fleet-footed Prince Fielder. And he strikes out.
Flat-footed might be more appropriate.
And here is Joey Votto. Ooh, 2 big strikeouts, and here's Rico Petrocelli, 40 home runs based on that 1969 season. And he hits this one hard, deep. Headed back. Oh, off the wall. 2-out double. By far
hardest hit ball of the day against Brown. So
let's see what little Joe Morgan can do. Come through in the clutch. Joe Morgan hits this one high in the air. Willie Mays under it, puts it away. We've played 4.
Brown is hitting the most at all 3 fingers today on the
Brown plus Mathewson equals 8 fingers. Welcome in Night Raven.
8 fingers and 8 earned runs.
Kevin Bass with the strikeout. Cecil Cooper slaps one into right field. He's aboard with a single. Bringing up Baggs, who has grounded. Oh, he's got 2 singles on the day. They won't pitch to Bagwell. Wow. Clue. What do you think of that strategy by your computer manager?
Well, it was more effective than pitching to him, so hard to argue with.
Well, you bring up a good point. So here's the pitch to Mays. Mays.
Yeah, you can say the same thing about Mays, right?
Oh, yeah. Mays dribbles one into left field.
Hit number 3.
Bases loaded. Double play still in order. Here's Ken Caminiti. Double play is a pitcher's best friend. Pitch to Caminiti. And Mathewson bears down and gets a key strikeout in a tense situation. You'll notice there's several players on my team that once resided in Liverpool. The pitch to McGee. And McGee, Mathewson, I thought it was going to be a hit, snags it and ends the threat. Pretty snappy.
Nice to see the Christian gentleman finally doing something to help prevent runs today.
Deep fly to center. This one is gone. Kurowski with the solo shot. Number 2 for him. Get that man a cold beer. And it's a 6-3 game. Here's Mike Piazza. And he's going to keep things going. Gets aboard with a base hit. Now Brown looking a little disheveled. Cy Seymour, hard hit. Out into right field. Up into the wind. Oh my gosh, folks, have we got a tie game? Or we're within one. No out. Let's see, what is it? I forgot how many were on base. It's a 6-5 game now. 272-foot shot. Man, they're hitting some monsters out there to right field.
Yep. That is tough.
Joe Jackson, a line ball right at Larkin. Easy play for him. And here comes Rusty Greer. Greer, anything going to right field, I just grimace because don't get it up in the air. Thankfully, that one stays in the park, and it's up to Cecil Fielder. Another big left-handed bat.
Cecil is this player's father. This is
I'm
Prince
sorry.
Fielder.
Prince.
That's right.
My God, what happened? Sherry McGee, Mr. Reliable, makes an error, allows the tying run to move to second for Joey Votto.
Finding out that he was named to the reserve list for next season has obviously created a false sense of security for McGee.
Yeah. And Votto, it's funny how my computer manager doesn't try to set up out here. They're not worried about Votto, evidently, and I got lucky. Yeah. So not after 3-run score, though, and it's a 6-5 ball game.
You're back in business.
Russell Martin steps in and sends this one out to Seymour. Looks routine. He makes it. And this brings up Barry Larkin. Has he done anything? No, 2 ground outs. And Larkin hits this one hard, but I think it's right at Greer. Greer snags it. Great play. 2 down for leadoff hitter Craig Biggio, who's 0 for 3. And he's now 1 for 4. He's aboard with a single. He's usually my steal threat. Mathewson trying to keep the runner close. Biggio takes off. No throw. They're going to give him second. Focus on the batter, I guess. And we got an 0-1 count to Kevin Bass. Slow grounder. Morgan gets it in time to Votto, and that will end it. We still have a 6-5 game. Livermore sending some power to the plate. A swing and a miss. And there's a guy that I'm going to fear here. You're going to love him, going back to 76, 75, and 74. Joe Morgan's going to be great. Should I walk Kurowski? I don't think they're going to do it because he's hit 2 home runs already. And luckily, we get him to pop out. 2 down for Mike Piazza, who's 1 for 2. Grounded a single his last time up. Joe Morgan, a great base stealer. And he doesn't go, and Piazza swings, pops it up. McGee takes it. And we've played 6, and we've got a ball game. You know, Clue, anytime you want to wave, what do we call it? The pink hand of despair to make any type of substitutions or bullpen, just let me know.
Sure.
Here's Bags. Hard hit. Kurowski gets it. Throws to first in time. 2 away. And Willie Mays having a good day, a double, a single, and a 3-run homer. And this is a slow pop-up. Don't know who's going to get it. Looks like Petrocelli camped under it. I don't know if Aaron Reed's in here, but let me hear you. And here is another 3-for-3 batter. Cy Seymour steps in. Hit a 2-run homer his last time up to get this game close. And he is now 4-for-4, one of the top hitters in the league this year, but he's tearing it up today. And he is 4-for-4 as Joe Jackson looks to keep this going. Joe Jackson with the bunt didn't work out the other time, but this gets that tying run down to second with just 1 out. Rusty Greer is going to come through. Will the run... Oh, Seymour holds up at third. Thought he would try. Wasn't going to test May's arm. And we've got runners at the corner, 1 down. And Prince Fielder.
We can...
And, oh, God. Anytime that ball goes up to right. Oh, no. Super Black Bass catches it, and they will not throw. Fielder got that run home for you, and we are tied up.
Yep.
Allow Hank Aguirre to pitch. I'm going to say no. Cooper takes the step on the bag. He gets it, and that will go through 7. I think that's probably the setting I usually have where if they give up so many runs, I yank them, but I'll play that by ear. Here is Ken Caminiti. Hitless today. Liner right to Seymour. Makes a great play. Did he die for that? And he makes the out.
Yep, he did.
Sherry McGee on the ground. Morgan up with the throw in time. Looks like Mathewson settled in since the 3rd inning. And Russell Martin. Wow. Legs out a double, a 2-out double. Go ahead, run at second, and here is Barry Larkin.
Well, he did have, in the 3rd, Mathewson did have a case of the willies, so.
Yes. And a deep fly ball, and Seymour tracks it down, and we are headed to the bottom of the 8th. I'm going to keep my eye on Brown for any sign of weirdness, and there it comes. And let's pitch to Joe Morgan. I'm not ready to give up on Brown, but I may be. Biggio to Larkin. Morgan is way too fast to get caught in a double play. And this brings up Whitey Karowski. Worried about Morgan getting into scoring position. And Karowski draws a walk. Let's see what I got. Bring in Don McMahon. You good rolling with Piazza, Clue?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. The pitch to Piazza, he grounds this one. It's a slow one. Caminiti gets it. Can he get the runner at first? He just does, but Morgan takes 3rd, and that brings up Cy Seymour. Don McMahon. And McMahon saves the day.
Wow. What a clutch out.
And here is Craig Biggio. Grounder to Petroselli. Charges up with the throw in time. One down for Kevin Bass. Bass will pop up. And Morgan makes the catch. So it's up to Cecil Cooper. He's got one hit on the day. Hard ball to Petroselli. He's going to make the throw in time, and we're headed to the bottom of the ninth. The home team, Liverpool, can walk this off. It is a possibility. Jackson, grounder to Larkin. Larkin up with the throw. Is it in time? Oh, he can't get him.
Great effort.
You good? Yeah, just let me know if you want me to pause or do anything.
No, we're good.
And McMahon to Greer. Runner is off and running. And, Russell Martin throws out. Who was that? Joe Jackson trying to get into scoring position. A key throw from the catcher. Greer sends this into right field. Oh, no, I'm holding my breath. Bass makes the catch. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm so worried about him out there. I'm going to bring in Sam Rice. And here is Prince Fielder. And McMahon comes in and gets out of that jam. We are headed to extra innings in the first playoff game. Allow Dixie Walker to pinch hit. No, thank you. Bagwell on the ground. Karowski fires over, and it's in time. One down.
And historically speaking, it's usually Chuck Knobloch that pinch hits for Jeff Bagwell. for some reason.
Yeah. What just happened? Karowski, the 2 home run man, makes an error. Lets Mays aboard. And here is Caminiti.
And going out the into the outfield. So.
And Willie Mays swipes second. Go-ahead run now at second with one out. And Ken Caminiti. Mathewson showing red. We don't know if he's tiring or not. I'll pause and see what Clue would like to do.
Yeah, let's go to the bullpen and see what our options are.
We can't see our outcome stats because somebody in a broadcast earlier shut that option off.
We'll go with Jim Brewer. Bring him in. Lefty. Face Caminiti.
And I will go with Jim Davenport. And here is the pitch. Davenport steps in and draws a walk. Who knows? Maybe they pitched around him, sets up the double play, and here's Sherry McGee. Brother of Molly McGee. Out to center. Cy Seymour under it, makes the catch. 2 down now, makes a web gem. I don't know if he caught it over his shoulder or what happened, but
he's been working hard out there today.
Seymour's been great in the field and at the plate, and here is catcher Russell Martin. 2 for 4. Into the outfield. Seymour back, makes the catch. And Don McMahon still on the mound. He's only thrown 19 pitches. We'll try to get Joey Votto. And McMahon's been really good, actually. Here is Petroselli. Bernie coming in here with the typical Vegas reference. Noticing a lot of ex-Vegas players out here. And Petroselli gets his 4th hit, and he is aboard.
Well, just like in year 1, that's the only way Vegas players get to the postseason. So,
I'm coming in with Hank Aguirre. And he will pitch to Joe Morgan. Aguirre, grounder. Can they get two? Please, my fingers are crossed. Biggio with one. Joe Morgan, hard to double up. Keeps the inning alive. And Whitey Karowski, Morgan's off and running. Are you kidding me? Russell Martin threw out another runner.
Another one? Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The base
Wow.
running errors.
Wow.
Wow. What a game.
Jim Brewer against Barry Larkin. Larkin draws a walk. And it'll bring up Craig Biggio. Brewer's looking over at first, trying to keep him close. Biggio got one hit on the day. And boom! The pitchers have got some key strikeouts when they've needed it. Here's Sam Rice, came in as a defensive replacement for Kevin Bass in right field. Brewer does not want Larkin to get a good jump over there. And Sam Rice steps in, and Rice is up the middle. Larkin was off and running, and he takes third, one down, runners at the corners for Cecil Cooper. You good with your pitcher? I think I'm going to stick with my batter.
Yep, Brewer's in the game, so.
And Cooper hits this one out to right field. Joe Jackson catches it. Will there be a play at the plate? And it's
scoring
deep enough on the sac fly, and Lehigh takes the 7-6 lead. Down to second. Sam Rice trying to get another run down there. And they say, Bagwell, we're not pitching to you. Here we go again. Willie Mays steps up. Mays hits it in the outfield. Seymour comes in, makes the catch. One run scored. We got a 7-5 lead. Bottom of 11. And Whitey Karowski stepping in. I've got this guy on my team for a reason, to be the closer, so I better use him now.
I'd like to make a substitution, bring in a pinch hitter. Maybe not. Okay. Nope. Karowski will hit away.
Okay. He's coach. I hit 2 home runs today. Here's Saito, and Karowski says, what faith, right? Gets aboard with his 3rd hit of the day. He is aboard with a single, and that brings up Mike Piazza.
Now I'd like to put in a pinch runner. Who we got? Put in Omar Marino.
That seems like a great pinch runner to have. And you good with a batter?
Yes, sir. I'm good with the batter.
Here is the pitch. Oh, he knows Marino is a base stealer. Pitch to Piazza. Piazza on the ground to Davenport. Davenport to second. Piazza beats out the throw, and 1 down, 1 aboard for Cy Seymour, who's made 2 great plays in the outfield. He's 4 for 5. And this time Saito strikes him out. And it is down to Joe Jackson. 2 down. Last chance here for Joe Jackson. I don't see anybody going to the bench, so.
Nope.
Joe Jackson, it's up to him. Here's the pitch. And Jackson draws a walk. This game is not over. And Rusty Greer, lefty, steps into the plate. 1 for 4 today.
Let her rip.
Let her rip. And the pitch. Uh-oh, Martin is worried. Greer's reputation. And here's the pitch. And it's the computer screen glitched. It's a strikeout.
That was a great game.
What a doozy as Saito saves the game. Man, we had runners getting thrown out, bunts, all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's take a look at what we've got in store here. 16 hits by Liverpool. I feel lucky that with 16 hits, you only scored 6 runs. That's for sure. Who stands out? Petroselli, 4 for 5. That was kind of a sneaky 4 for 5. Karowski, 3 for 4. Willie Mays with 3 for 6 with 4 RBIs stands out. And who's the game MVP? Willie Mays.
Mays. Say hey.
Hey. Yeah, that was a good game. So, why waste any time? We got 2 games here scheduled in Liverpool before we get on the bus, train, or plane to go to Lehigh. Let's play this next game in the series. Eddie Seacott.
Always
And
tough.
Mort Cooper coming in. Take a look, see if this is, you want to go with that versus righty lineup or make any changes?
Nope. We're good to go.
Okay, and then mine versus righty. Yep, that's it. Uh-oh, Bill Freehand's getting a start. And here we go. Welcome. Looks like a beautiful day. Mort Cooper. This is a guy that I was dying to get onto the Lehigh Lizards. And that's why. He whiffs Biggio. Cecil Cooper steps up, first baseman. Singles into left field. And here's Baggs, batting 500 in this short playoff series. And he hits this one out to Greer in left. Greer looks like he's in position. He makes the catch. 2 down for the Say Hey Kid. And Willie Mays is gone. A swing and a miss. And here's Cy Seymour. Big game and a losing effort in game 1. And Dixie Walker playing right field today makes the catch. Shoeless Joe out to center. Willie Mays in position, 2 away for Rusty Greer. And Mays again in center. We've played 1, 0-0. Ken Caminiti. Slow roller. Votto over. And what happened? Caminiti beat it out? Oh, it was a flip by Votto to Cooper. Wow. Mort Cooper couldn't cover the bag in time.
He's not the right Cooper to play first.
And here's that strategy. Sherry McGee drops a sack bunt down, gets Caminiti to second, brings up Dixie Walker, who I protected and will take into 1946 on the roster. High ball up into center. Seymour makes the catch. 2 down. It's up to Bill Freehand. Excited to have him on the team for the next 2 years. Not excited at the moment, but I'm going to be more excited in the next couple years, I think. And here's Prince. Uh-oh. Man, I cringe every time I see a lefty hit a ball down there. Oh, God, no.
We have an injury.
Not what I need.
Seacott is out of the game.
Oh.
Wow. Looks like he pulled a groin muscle there grabbing his crotch.
God. Here comes Mike McCormick, who is my 5th starter, who's in the bullpen here for this playoff series. Not what I wanted to see, but if McCormick can just maintain here and pitch some good innings, I'll be happy. Petrocelli on the ground. Caminiti makes the throw in time. 3 down, and we've played 2. Nothing. Barry Larkin into left field. He's aboard. Leadoff single. Oh, I thought he was going to make a turn. Holds it first. Poor play by Karowski. Lets that one get into left field. And here's Biggio. And that's a walk. Cooper against Cooper. And another walk. Loads him up. No out. Tense situation for Mort Cooper, and Bags is up. No place to walk him. I know you wouldn't be happy if they intentionally walked him.
No.
Let's see.
This team does not think to walk people.
Whoa! Pressure situation. He gets a big strikeout. And here's Willie Mays. Mays hits this one in the left, right at Greer. Is it deep enough to get the run home from third? Greer will not throw home, so it's a 1-0 Lehigh lead now, and Caminiti trying to get another run home. And Cooper strikes out. So, hey, all in all, getting out of that with just 1 run, not too bad.
Not too shabby.
McCormick to Joe Morgan. Oh, no. Oh, track it down. Walker, he makes the catch. And Karowski, already shown power in this series. To Larkin. Larkin fires to first in time. And here's Mike Piazza. And McCormick's look good. We've played 3, 1-0. And here is Sherry McGee. McGee, leadoff single into left. And Dixie Walker steps up, 0 for 1. McGee's running. And he steals second base. And, oh, no. Oh, no. What the hell are you doing?
He is thrown out.
Oh, Steve. Maybe I don't have that setting. Yeah, they got a little caught. I was about to say, I'm having good success on you, but what a douche, Canoe.
Wow.
Oh, Dixie Walker hits this one hard. And off the wall, that would have scored a run without the aggressive, for no reason, base running. Crazy. Freehand, grounder, Petrocelli played at first. In time, Walker holds second. And here's Barry Larkin. Larkin strikes out, so Cooper gets out of another jam, 1-0. And here's the top of the order for Liverpool. And Seymour walks. Joe Jackson, grounder, McCormick makes a play. Biggio covers first. They get him, 1 away. Seymour takes second, and Rusty Greer steps in. Oh, no. I don't know. Every time I see that ball going to right, I think it's a home run. Oh, my God!
Unbelievable.
Trying to get that runner and gets thrown out. And players do make stupid decisions on the base paths, as we've seen in the last 2 innings. Biggio. What the hell's going on here?
Jackson bobbled it.
Oh, boy. Jackson bobbled that one, let Biggio take third. He's got a triple, and Cecil Cooper pops this one up. I don't know if it's going to stay in. Going to take us a while to see. Got enough time to go get myself a drink, use the restroom. What? Error! Karowski drops that one in foul territory. Could have been the first out of the inning. E5. And Cooper draws a walk. Jeff Bagwell. Ground ball. Karowski goes to Morgan. No play at first. Biggio scores, and it's 2-0, one down. And Willie Mays steps in. Oh, God, look, Bagwell's trying to steal again. Mays drops a bunt, or whatever the hell that was, a dribbler, and 2 down now. Bagwell at second. I cringe when I see 81%, because please don't make him steal third. Here's Caminiti, and Bagwell's going. Oh, my God. Oh, save me. 2-0.
Well, moot point.
The pitch to fielder, and McCormick with a key strikeout. Joey Votto strikes out, and here's Petrocelli, 4 for 6 in the series. Hard hit at Caminiti. Caminiti throws to first, gets him, and we've played 5. And it's 2-0 Lizards. McGee, liner right at Petrocelli. Dixie Walker pops a little one up. Yeah, Sean's saying he pulled a Ken Boyer. Yeah, I remember that last year in the playoffs. Petrocelli with an easy play, and here's Bill Freehan. And he whiffs again, so Freehan's been shit today. But we like him for the future.
I think the phrase pulling a Ken Boyer refers to yanking him off the field, doesn't it?
No, he brought him in as a defensive replacement at third in the game, and the first play was a pop-up, and he dropped it.
The error, yeah, that's right.
Allow Ted Abernathy to pitch? No. And here we go. More. Oh, I guess the answer should have been yes.
Well, there goes the combined no-hitter.
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx that, but I was looking at that clue, and maybe when the computer suggests I bring in somebody, I ought to listen.
That's the lead in half with a 1 hit.
Allow him? No, you bastard. I'm going to ignore you a second time and see what I can do. And here's the pitch. Karowski into left. Oh, here we go. McGee couldn't get it. He lets it drop in front of him. And here's Mike Piazza. No, Ted Abernathy can kiss my ass right now. Well, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And here's Cy Seymour. Now I've got lefty matchups. Maybe that'll help, but we'll find out. Here's McCormick. And into Seymour. Oh, he holds up. Okay, what do we got here? McCormick sucks eggs right now, so... Oh, boy. Let's see what we can get, guys.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah, bases loaded, no out. Let's get something. Grounder. Get me 2 at least. Get me 2 for that run. Oh, God, no. That's not what you want. Now we got a double play. Let's see what we can get up. Rusty Greer steps up. It's a 2-2 game. He's got a chance to get some more runs in for Liverpool. And, oh, God, we're going to give up an easy one with a wild pitch.
Wow.
By Abernathy, who can't deal with the high-profile moment. And luckily I'm not keeping him into next season. And 3-2 Liverpool, and they've got another chance here to get some more runs as another big left-handed bat steps in. What in the hell just happened? Freehand drops the ball. This misses, and so we get a strikeout, and what a fiasco. Oh, it's a pass ball on a strikeout. So we're going to have to put up 4 outs this inning.
Baseball is a crazy game.
And Mays says, let's make it end. And that inning is over, but not after Liverpool puts 4 up in the bottom of the 6th, giving Mort Cooper a little bit of cushion. Here's Barry Larkin on the ground. Joe Morgan in time, one away. Biggio. I really like Biggio's on-base ability. He draws a lot of walks.
He sure does. Does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Cooper. And Biggio's often running. Cooper smacks it foul.
Ooh, and it's out.
And he caught it, didn't he? Well, I don't know.
Yep, he caught it. Well, then who was just a glitch?
I don't know. I don't know why they said out or back, but they didn't let him steal. He had to come back, but he's off and running, and Cooper sends him to third. One out. Runners on the corners for Bags. Trying to keep Cooper close. Here's the pitch to Bags, and Bags strikes out. Cooper seems like he'd get a key strikeout right when he needs to. Up to Willie Mays here to get some runs home, and Mays hits a grounder. Karowski gets it. Throws to second. They get Cooper. That'll end the inning. Let me hear ya, Aaron Reed, if you're in the house.
Good and loud.
I just noticed it's sunny and the wind is blowing 21 miles an hour out to left field. And Sean says, hey, there's only two of us watching now. Yeah, but I mean, it's probably more entertaining researching seasons if you're not in the playoffs. I mean,
yeah, man.
Rico Petrocelli on the ground. Abernathy's still in.
I mean, some so-called baseball fans would rather be at a concert right now with their daughters. So.
Oh, yeah. Grounder by Morgan. Cooper steps on the bag. I don't know if Abernathy can maybe eat up an inning here at least. Karowski draws the walk, so that's not going to happen. Abernathy, the cardiac kid here, making everything seem a little scarier than it should be. He's trying to pitch to Piazza, and he gets that strikeout. We've played 7, 4-2. Mark Cooper getting up there in pitch count, but he is still on the mound facing Ken Caminiti, who hits this into right field, right at Shoeless Joe.
Good thing the wind wasn't blowing that direction.
Yeah. McGee sounded worse than it is. It is a fly out to center. And Dixie Walker will ground back to the pitcher, and just like that, Livermore is looking solid. No, if he's going to tell you. Here's the pitch.
Liverpool looks good, too.
Yes. What did I say?
You keep calling us Livermore.
Oh, my God. I'm thinking of Livermore, California.
That's okay. I'm gonna start calling you Lehigh.
I actually like that better than Lehigh.
Well,
here's the pitch. Jackson, liner to Biggio. 2 down.
It's the French pronunciation. Let's make a substitution. Oh, or not. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here banging buttons.
You're good. Well, we'll make the substitution now.
Okay.
For Greer. Greer out of the game. And who are we gonna do? Let's do Foster.
George Foster stepping in. So for me, Kevin Bass. I know Sean loves this guy. Grounder in time, and we're down to 2 outs here. Mort Cooper's looked tough. Allow Sam Rice to pinch hit. Okay. Well, sometimes the computer steers you in the right direction. Sometimes it does not. Any thoughts on Cooper?
I think we'll let him get the complete game if he can do it.
I think he's going to do it. Unless Votto rips his trousers. And he does. And this series is tied up 1-1. As the Liverpool Baseball Club takes a 4-2 win behind a big sixth inning. Who really stands out? I don't remember any one player. Well, Cooper pitched a really good game.
Yeah, scattered 2 runs.
Game MVP Mort Cooper. Seacott didn't help me by getting injured. It says today only, thankfully, because I might need him again. So we are 1-1. Are you ready to keep rolling, Clue? Or you got a
Yeah,
date?
let's go. Let's fly on out to Lehigh and see what's going on over there.
Lehigh. All right, what do we got here? Okay, computer lineup. Denny McClain. I believe that matches what you want.
That would work. Yep.
Doug Drabick is who I have on.
Here's a tough competitor.
And you've got your versus righty lineup in again.
Yeah. You know what? Let's put George Foster there instead of Greer. Greer has been miserable for 2 games straight. We'll give Foster a chance to prove himself.
You got it. Anything else?
No, that's going to work.
We are now in modified Wrigley Field, home of the Lizards. And Cy Seymour at the plate. Doug Drabick on the mound. He's been a really good surprise this year for me. Picked him up on the 95 Astros. Pretty good
season for him.
Yep. Shoeless Joe out to center. How do you like my left field sign, the cold-blooded out there?
Well, I love it. Please tell me that's the name of an alcoholic beverage you sell at the park. That would be just fantastic.
That would be great marketing right there. So 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, 2 cold-bloodeds and a dog, please. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Craig Biggio whiffs. And here is Kevin Bass. I've got him in there for his ability to get on base, but Kevin Bass sends this one in. Oh, Kevin Bass hits a home run.
Well, he didn't do a good job of getting on base. He went all the way around instead.
Yeah. Nice home run. He gets the first run on the board, and here is Cecil Cooper.
Here we go.
Ground ball to Morgan. Morgan to Votto. 2 down for Jeff Bagwell, who strikes out. Prince Fielder, 143. He's 1 for 7 here in the postseason. He's probably due for a big hit. No doubt I'm going to jinx myself by saying that. Votto, 0 for 8, is probably due for any hit. And Votto on the ground. Cooper with a web. And here's Willie Mays.
Yeah.
Draws a walk.
Take a walk. Take your base.
Oh, he's great for second. Oh, I get scared every time I see that. He steals his second base of the series. Super Black Bass. Oh my God. God, what are they doing? You asshole.
Not known for his arm, but he threw him out at third.
Shit. You know, I thought I have steal third less than average, but I could be wrong, right, on my manager instructions. What an idiot. You're already in scoring position, Cornhole, and then you do that. Here's a fly deep. Seymour makes the catch. All threats ended. We played 2-1 to nothing Lizards. And here's little Joe Morgan.
Cornholio gets himself thrown out.
A lot of people hated Morgan. I love listening to Morgan as a commentator, personally. But then again, I guess somewhere somebody likes Chris Collinsworth too. I don't know who. Caminiti up with the throw in time. Oh, wait a minute. Did Cooper drop it? No. Caminiti with an error. Errant throw lets Karowski take second. Not what the team needs in a tight series like this. An E5. And that'll pay as Piazza. Ooh, Karowski holds up. We need a double play or something. 5 for 10. Cy Seymour's been a beast this year.
Ever dangerous Seymour's up to bat.
He's going to get you a run right here and tie the game. Deep ball to center. Karowski scores. We're tied up, folks. And Joe Jackson, no chump at the plate himself, draws a walk. And here's George Foster looking to get some offense going and replace Greer. Caminiti makes the play in time. We've got third out. So we've played 2.5. Here's Russell Martin. And he hits a single. I wonder if they'll bunt with Barry Larkin. They typically do to try to get that runner in scoring position, I've seen. But I don't know what his bunt rating would be.
Joe Jackson has bunted more than I'd like already in this series. So
Russell Martin's stolen 2 bases. Good Lord.
No respect for Piazza.
Yeah, I get it at second, but let's chill out on third base, huh? Fly ball. George Foster back, makes the catch. Russell stays at second. 1 away. And here is Craig Biggio. Little chopper. Joe Morgan makes the play, only plays to first. Martin to third, 2 down. For Supa Black Bass. The pitch from McLean. And Kevin Bass comes through, sends this one to the wall. He's already got a home run. And it looks like he's got a triple.
This man wants a hit for the cycle today.
Supa. And here's Cecil Cooper. Cooper out to right. Jackson over, makes the catch. And we got a 2-1 game, top of 4.
Flagged that down pretty well.
Big Daddy. Here's the guy that I said I've jinxed because he's like due for you. Grounder, Vato to Cooper. Cooper goes to second. Can they turn 2? They do. That double play is a great equalizer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pop up for Petrocelli. Unless we watch another infielder drop an easy one. We've seen that already.
Ooh, that's high. Too high. Too high. What's that mean? Too high. Who cares? It's gone.
Oh, Barry Larkin with the catch. And we've headed to the bottom of the 4. Jeff Bagwell steps up. Hard ball hit into the outfield. George Foster let it fall in front of him. Didn't want to make a dive for it. Plays it conservative. Bagwell aboard with a single, and Willie Mays. Sean says he shut the steal of third and home off, meaning don't ever do it. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
The pitch to Caminiti. Uh-oh, infield fly in effect. That means it's an out. Runners will have to stay.
It'll be 1 down.
Morgan with the catch, 1 away, and here is Sherry McGee, 1 for 9 in the series. Oh, God, are you kidding me? 2 infield flies, automatic outs here. Some weak sauce hitting with runners on base.
The plane really inducing weak contact here.
Yeah. And here's Russell Martin. Martin grounder. Petroselli should be an easy play. He gets Morgan in time. And we played 2-1 Lizards. This guy here is going to tear up the league the next couple of years, I think, Joe Morgan. Kevin Bass with an outstanding 2 range actually tracks that one down. Fly to center, Willie Mays grabs it, 2 away for Mike Piazza. Piazza with the walk. Is he a steal threat? I bet you hope not. Let's see. Seymour pops it up behind the plate.
Not with Martin behind the plate.
Is Martin going to get to it? Looks like it's going to get into the stands. It's a foul ball. 2-2 count. And Seymour, grounder right to Cooper at first. He'll take it himself. Ends that inning, and we're headed to the bottom of 5 for Barry Larkin, who whiffs. Top of the order now with Biggio, only batting 182, and he's the leadoff hitter. He's going to drop down a bunt, and he's going to bunt single his way onto first. How about that?
What a jerk.
A little small ball. He's like, I can't hit shit. I'm going to try to catch that third baseman napping. And this brings up Super Black Bass.
He sure did.
McLean's like, I don't want this guy to get to second. Biggio swipes it without a throw. And here we go. God only knows if he's going to try to take third base too. The pitch to Kevin Bass. Bass. Fly ball out to right. Jackson coming in. It's a short one. Makes the catch. Biggio will not tag. 2 down. Cecil Cooper right to Votto, and that will end the threat. Keeps the lead at 1 for Lehigh, and here comes Liverpool. Shoeless Joe, who is wearing shoes in the series, I might add. He's aboard, and here's big hitting George Foster with that big year. And oh, God. Here we go, folks.
It's carrying.
It stays in the park. McGee makes the catch, thankfully. And if we look at the screen up here, it says in from left center, 22 miles an hour. That might have kept that ball in play. Cecil Fielder. I keep calling him Cecil. He's Prince.
Oh, he's the artist formerly known as
Oh,
Cecil.
okay. Yeah. I liked him better in Purple Rain, but 2 down for Joey Votto. And Joey Votto strikes out. 2-1 Lehigh. Here's Bagwell. The pitch. Bagwell to Kurowski. Kurowski across the diamond in time. And brings up Willie Mays. Willie pops this one up. And Petroselli camped under it. Should be an easy play. Squeezes the glove, makes the out, and here's Ken Caminiti with 2 down. Right at Jackson in right field, and he makes the play, ends that inning easily, and here's Rico. 4 for 10 in the series. And he's aboard with a walk. On the ground, Larkin picks it up to Biggio across the diamond. No. Oh, he gets the 1. I thought he's going for 2. He throws across, gets Morgan. Doesn't go to second. Petroselli takes second. 1 down for Whitey Kurowski. And this may score a run. Kevin Bass, not known for his fielding, throw at the plate. Oh, not in time. Look out. That could be a close one. Bass can't get him, and it's a tie ball game. And Piazza strikes out. Could have used a strikeout before. Here's that damn Ted Abernathy can go to hell. And here, every time they tell me to put Abernathy in and I don't, I pay the price.
Run, you son of a
Go,
bitch.
Bass,
Come on,
throw it
Jeff.
home. Oh, no, they're not even going to make a play at the plate. And just like that, these guys are sucking eggs.
Does it again.
It knew something I should have paid attention to. Dave Veras comes in to relieve, and here's Jackson. Grounder to Caminiti, up with it, over, but not before they let the go-ahead run score, and now the Lizards.
We're going to go ahead and make a substitution, please.
Who would you like?
I would like to move Joe Jackson from right to left.
Okay.
And then bring in Jackie Jensen in right. And then also bring in Robin Yount for Petroselli.
And this is what it's like when you're playing good ball to protect the lead. So here's Sherry McGee. Fouls this one back, I think. I hope. Oh, Vato. Maybe he gets to it. Is he going to tumble into the dugout? Oh, he almost got to it. Come on, Sherry. Ball headed out to center, right at Seymour. Seymour tracks it down. One down for Russell Martin. McLean looking tough here. They got him the lead, and he says, I'm doing fine. And Larkin with a 2-out single. Be a nice time for a big hit. And here's Biggio. Piazza trying to get the sign straight. The pitch. Biggio into left. That'll keep it alive. 2 runners on. Oh. Barry Larkin takes third. And here is Black Bass.
They're going to bring in a reliever. Or not.
You almost beat my finger there, but you didn't. But
yeah, my mistake.
Dave Veras staying in here against Jensen. This Veras had a good season, but he worries me. He didn't really do great in the replay. And Fielder aboard.
Probably why he's not sticking around for next year.
Yeah. Veras to Votto. Votto, a little dribbler. Get one at least, folks. They do. Fielder, insurance run at second for Robin Yount. And, oh my God, get this ball. Throw it, Bass.
Prince hustles his ass off.
That's good. He got a 2-run lead, and that was my mistake. I was at least would have liked to have. It's my time. I should be putting in my defensive replacement. So Dave Veras.
Third base coach told him the post game before.
Yeah. Come on, little Joe. Swing and miss for me. And he does. Thank you. And we are headed bottom of the 8th. 2-run deficit for the home team. And McLean appears strong. But does Clue want to go to the bullpen?
You're going to leave him in.
All right. Cecil Cooper. And he's aboard. Leadoff single. Oh, no. Oh, God. Cooper stretching it in. His 40th double.
Now we'll go to the bench. We'll bring in Steve Gromick.
He's pretty good for you this year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Pitch to Bagwell.
You're out of here.
Who got ejected? What is going on, folks? Somebody, it looks like Gromick.
Oh, you are kidding me.
3-2 count. Gromick gives up a walk, argues the call, and got tossed.
Unbelievable.
Lack of composure in a key situation with a 2-run lead.
Bill Castro will be his replacement.
We've seen quite a bit in just 3 games, haven't we?
Yeah. Some interesting plays for sure.
And here's Willie. Willie or won't he? He won't. It's grounded or lined right to Robin Yount, and this is Ken Caminiti, who sucks ass on this early playoff series. And he'll send this liner right into right. Jensen comes in and puts it away, makes a great catch, and we've got 2 down for Sherry McGee. Oh, let me see. Do I want to... I'm going to pinch hit with Dixie Walker here. Are you good?
Counter
Cole?
with a we'll counter with a reliever.
Who do you got?
I will bring in trusty dusty Joe Horner.
Joe Horner, Dixie Walker in there. Let's see what can happen here. Dixie Walker, the home team's looking for something, and he hits a weak dribbler to first. Votto makes it, ends the 8th, still 4-2. And Whitey Karowski, Don McMahon, yeah, let him pitch. I've learned to pay attention a little bit to the whatever I do is wrong with the CM, so he gives up a hit. And here's Mike Piazza. I can't figure this suggestion out either. And he's gonna walk 2 now. And here's the pitch to Cy Seymour. Seymour drops a bunt, as he should, and gets 2 over there. I wonder if they'll walk Joe Jackson. Yes, they do. That's a smart move. And here's Jackie Jensen setting up the double play or a play at the plate. And the pitch, Jensen hits a grounder. Caminiti 1. Biggio gets it, and they're not going to turn it. They let a 5th run come in, and it's 5-2. And the strikeout comes a batter too late, and we take a 3-run lead for Liverpool into the bottom of the 9th. Pitch to Russell Martin, and Martin hits this one out to left. Back looked like a good hit, but Jackson makes a web gem. Barry Larkin. Hard hit, Yount over to first, 2 down. So we're down to 1 last chance for Craig Biggio. And Biggio down the line hits this one in the corner. Biggio, at least 2. He will stop at 2, and he's aboard with a double. So it's not over, but it's up to Sam Rice.
See if he tries to steal 3rd now.
Oh my God! Let me know if you're good with Horner.
Let's pitch to Otis.
Uh-oh, Piazza wants to get this last out. Here's the pitch. And he does, a strikeout. Liverpool gets a key win on the road here to take a 2-1 lead as they beat the Lizards 5-2. Despite the ejections, Gromick walked a batter and got tossed. Let's see who stands out. Biggio actually hit this game. Karowski for you. Karowski's probably been a real big,
Consistent.
yeah.
Yep.
Cy Seymour, though, they claim is the MVP. And what did he do? Yeah, well, he just got 2 key RBIs. So away we go. I'm assuming you're ready to roll again until you tell me to stop.
Let's go. Yeah, we wanna
Can
we
we?
wanna play this.
Yeah. We're both here. Might as well be here and have a little bit of control on our team. So Liverpool, we're back to Christy Mathewson, who scares the hell out of me. And this time I'm going with Hank Borrowy. But let me see. Yeah, I'd rather give Mordecai that extra day. I'm going to go with Borrowy. And there's your lineup. You want to stick with Greer? You want to do anything?
Yeah, let's stick with that.
Okay, I'm going to see if I've got something different. Okay, I'm going Cecil Cooper 2, Bagwell. Okay, I like this lineup. I got Dixie Walker in right. Super Black Bass is going to get a rest today. And Clue, if you'd like to fill us in, I'm taking a restroom break. If you'd like to fill us in with some interesting facts, baseball history, or just general commentary, trivia.
Very few people know this, but Willie Mays was the son of a preacher man. He is his father was a fourth generation Methodist circuit preacher. So his grandfather, great grandfather, and great great grandfather had all done that. Let's see. So Willie Mays, thankfully for all of us, did not follow in their footsteps and liked playing baseball instead. Sherry McGee is one of 4 brothers. Sherry was the oldest. His 3 younger brothers, though, were named Scotch, Whiskey, and Rye.
And he had a cousin named Bourbon.
Yeah, and a cousin named Bourbon. Yeah.
I was just with that kind of color commentary, you should have your own podcast going on or your own YouTube channel going on a couple times a week with just old baseball history. I think it'd be a
Old
hit.
baseball. Oh my God.
Oh,
Just
here's the
make
pitch.
sure.
I've got Hank Borrowy, I'm borrowing him basically for this year. And he's going to lead off to Seymour. Seymour ropes one out. Walker makes the catch. 1 down for Shoeless Joe.
Borrowy had a pretty good season for you, though.
He did. He did. I picked him up in a trade, I believe, with David. Of course, you could just say, I think I got the trade with David, and it'd probably be about 80% accurate if you didn't remember.
Half the players in this league, people could say that about. So
yeah.
It's like looking down at the sidewalk and finding an old penny.
Here we go. Mike Silva in the house. Glad you could join us. Yeah, you've missed 3 great games. Right? We are in Game 4 at Wrigley for Lehigh, and Liverpool has a 2-1 lead. We have seen a variety of unusual events in this series. Craig Biggio into center field.
We had an extra inning game in Game 1. Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
We've had a bunt where the runner got thrown second to third. We've had an ejection, arguing balls and strikes. We've had people trying to steal second to third on both of our teams that we were shocked by. We've had runners thrown out. Here's the pitch. Biggio moving, throw down, and he beats it. Piazza only throws out my runners when they go to third.
That's right.
Cecil Cooper. And he whiffs. Key strikeout there. And here's Bagwell, 3 for 11. And Bagwell comes through with a base hit up the middle. Biggio doesn't have the balls to run home, so we got runners on the corners. Willie Mays. Here's the pitch. Bagwell just waltzes into second base. We got 2 in scoring position now. Here's Christie. And Mays deep to center. Will it get a run home?
Yep.
It does. 2 down. Caminiti has blown today. This guy's not done well at the plate, as proven right there. And here we go. And here's Prince Fielder. Oh. Typically a pitch runner, but he's getting a start today.
He must have forgotten his. He must have lost his syringe there at the airport. So.
Yeah, his syringe. Ground ball to Cooper. Cooper, Barrow, he covers in time, gets the second out. And here's Rico batting .400. He's 4 for 10. And, this looks like a hard hit ball down the left field line. McGee in the corner. He catches it.
Back and, yep. Man, that guy tracks them all down, it seems.
Again, we got that wind coming in from left, so it's not helping any of the balls going out there. Strong wind coming in from left field. And here's Sherry McGee. Flies to center. Seymour tracks this down, 1 away. Dixie Walker.
Is MV in the chat? Because
I know. I think Sean's here like 8 times. There's like enough communication for 8 Seans to be in here and about 2 or 3 other people. I think everybody else is out researching draft seasons. Here is Russell Martin. Dixie Walker swipes a bag.
Second base is just too far for his little noodle arm.
Yeah.
But third base is
one of my favorite shows of all time. I love it. I'll laugh my ass off as Green Acres. And a strikeout. And here's Barry Larkin, the number 9 hitter, trying to get a run home here. And he draws a walk. Here comes Biggio again. The pitch to Biggio. Biggio, fly ball out to right. Jackson moving over for it. Will track it down. Great catch. We've played 2. Little Joe, only 2 for 12. Larkin with the throw. Morgan beats stuff out, doesn't he? Oh! Just got him with a great play. Morgan with good speed. And here's Karowski. He's been a key factor for you in this series. Kind of an underrated guy in history, wouldn't you say? Mike Piazza. To center, and Mays makes the catch, and that'll end the top half of the third. And here comes Cooper, Bagwell, and Mays for the Lizards. And Cooper, hard hit. Jackson tracking back. He's going back for it, and he won't get it. Into right field, Cooper. And here's Bagwell.
Nice long ball there by Prince Cooper.
Yeah, Petrosel. Prince Cooper. Let's get these names right. Willie Mays, liner to Karowski, 2 down. And here's the 1 for 13 Caminiti, who puts it on the ground to Morgan. Morgan over to Vato, and that will be it. Caminiti can kiss dirt. I'm getting him out of the game and bringing in Davenport. At least I can get a better fielder if that bastard ain't going to hit.
So now you're pulling a Boyer.
Exactly. Seymour to Davenport. Well, watch Davenport throw one in the stands now.
And it pays off immediately.
Joe Jackson. Oh, rounder to Biggio. Biggio in time, 2 down. For Rusty Greer. And Barrowy gets out of that jam, and McGee steps in against Mathewson. Let me see what my options are here. God, I like McGee. Okay, we'll see what options I got here. And the pitch to McGee. McGee into right field. Jackson catches it, 1 down. Crowd thought that was a better hit ball than it was. And Dixie Walker will draw a walk. Russell Martin, the pitch. Martin hits this one right to Jackson. That'll be 2 down. Walker holds it first. And Barry Larkin, the number 9 hitter, 2 for 11, steps in. And just like that, Mathewson gets out of the inning, and Liverpool comes up in the top of the 5th. This is reminding me of the other game that I ended up going the other direction, Clue, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Fielder to Biggio. Biggio to Cooper. 1 down.
Are we in total command so far?
Votto is 0 for 13, but he hits this one, and just like that, I'll be damned. Joey Votto gets his first hit of the series, and it's a big one, and it's 2-1 Lizards.
Wasn't the last no-hit bid broken
5.
up by a solo?
Yep. Well, and I think it was in the 6th of that one.
Yeah.
Davenport,
Yep.
a long throw in time.
And that's
Joe
the way
Morgan.
to break out of the...
Joe Morgan aboard, 2-out single. Karowski is batting .545 in the series. He's a beast.
Well,
Long ball,
face
Walker tracks it down. And we're going to bottom of 5, and Biggio top of the order. Puts this one into left. Biggio, oh man, he's trying to get greedy. Swipe second. I think they were expecting him to get that greedy on the base pass. Pitch to Cooper. Cooper into right field. Biggio rounds third. Again, ballless on the attempt to go home. Stays at third. I guess with no out, that's playing it conservative. Mathewson to Bagwell. Bagwell hits this one into left field. Greer drifting back. Will it get a run home? It does.
will.
1 down for Willie Mays. And Willie Mays sends this into left. Greer under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here is Jim Davenport, first at bat in the series. And he flies out. So that inning's over, but not before Lizards add 1 more run, take a 3-1 lead. Barowie snags it himself, tosses in time, 1 down. 429. Here's the other guy. Karowski and Cy Seymour are really killing it for you. Seymour up with the throw. He can't beat it. I thought he was going to make it. Larkin deep in the hole makes a great throw.
Very nice.
And here's Shoeless Joe. Borrowed some shoes for the series. He's not barefooted. Willie Mays makes the catch, and we're going to bottom of the 6th. And here's Sherry McGee batting a feeble 1 for 13. And right back to Mathewson. McGee might get sent down to the minors if the season wasn't over. Here's Dixie Walker. Petrocelli charges in, grabs it, throws, and Walker just beats it out. Scored a base hit, and 1 down, and Russell Martin steps up. And the pitch. Walker off and running. Swipe second. Pitch to Martin. And Mathewson gets a key strikeout, makes it 2. Barry Larkin, the last chance, trying to get another run home. And Larkin strikes out. So just when you needed to, Mathewson gets 2 key strikeouts in a row. We've played 6, and here comes Rusty Greer. Borrowy pitching great, only gave up as Larkin makes the out there. 2 hits, one of them was a big home run though. Prince Fielder gets the walk. And here's Vato, was hitless until he hit that home run his last at bat. This time he hits another one out into center. Mays tracks that down, 2 away. And up steps Rico Petrocelli. Out to left, McGee coming in on it. Makes the catch. That will end it, and you know what time it is.
Another close one. These have all been good games.
Yeah. And here is Craig Biggio. Looks like it's pulled foul. Looks like this should get into the stands unless Karowski makes a miraculous catch. Sizing up the railing, looking out for nachos. And it's in the seats. 2-2 pitch. Biggio to the wall. He's going to take second. Leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch to Cooper. Cooper liner right at Morgan. I was hoping they wouldn't double Biggio off. And that's 1 away for Jeff Bagwell. And just like they're very afraid of Bagwell, aren't you, Liverpool? Intentionally walks him, loads or puts the double play in order here, and Willie Mays steps in, sends this one out to left. Looks like it's right at Greer. Greer snags it, 2 away. Leaves it up to Jim Davenport. Davenport with a walk. Loads him up with 2 out. It's a little tense situation for Mathewson.
He knows how to pitch in a pinch, though.
Bringing in a pinch hitter for McGee. How you feel about Mathewson?
Oh, feeling good.
Okay. Here's the pitch. Kevin Bass steps in. Ground ball at Petrocelli. And just like that, he is gone. So who are we going to put into left field? It will be Kevin Bass. Please don't hurt me in the field, Kevin. And there we go. Hank Barrow, he's still on the mound, facing Joe Morgan. Larkin, good range, gets it in time. 1 down, and here's Whitey Karowski. 2 homers in the series. He hit that in the very first game. Had a 2 home run game, and in a loss, actually. And Sam Rice puts it away. 2 down for Piazza.
Yeah. Thank you for that painful memory.
Yeah, it's like you didn't need it. Oh, Piazza, he beats out the throw. Davenport could not get it in time. Fleet-footed Piazza hustles down to first. 2 out, he gets aboard, and here's Seymour. High into center. Mays has got good range.
Maybe.
He makes it. Yeah, that looked a little Weird.
For a brief moment, yep.
Mathewson in. You good with Mathewson?
You're good.
Rice. There we go.
We sure
Sam
are.
Rice in the opposite field shot for him, and oh, he's going to take two on an error. Rusty Greer bobbled that ball, let Rice take two, and we got a runner in scoring position for Russell Martin. And they walk Martin. Sperry Larkin. Larkin up the middle. No, not up the middle. It's a home run to center field. Barry Larkin, the number 9 hitter off Mathewson, 6-1
That
Lizards.
looks to have put the game out of reach with that.
Wow. Biggio. Grounder, Petroselli. Throws to Votto, and it's in time. Cecil Cooper out to center. I don't know what happened. Did it drop in? Oh, hit number 3. It drops in front of the center fielder, Cy Seymour, and Cooper is at first. One down for Jeff Bagwell. Chuck Knobloch being asked to pinch for Bagwell, no. Thank you. And maybe I should have had that happen. What do you think about Mathewson?
We're going to go one more batter.
Okay. And he gets through the inning, so just like that, key strikeout, but not before they gave up 3. 6-1 Lizards as we go to the top of the 9th. And yeah, he's all right. Leave Bass. Here's the pitch. Oh, Jackson says this game ain't over. Lead-off single. He's aboard. Borrowy looking to close it out,
Pinch
but
hit.
wants to do it. Pinch hit for Greer.
We'll go with Corey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter, also known as Spider-Man, comes in, and Borrowy with the pitch. And Hunter comes through. Hard hit to Bass and left. And just like that,
Pinch hit.
Pinch hit for Fielder.
We'll go with Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez in. The pitch from Borrowy. Uh-oh, Russell Martin's worried. Grounder, Cooper, 1. Larkin can't get it back in time. We get 1 out, runners at the corner, and here is Joey Votto. Borrowy with the pitch. Votto, high fly ball out to right. Rice drifts back, makes the catch. Probably will get that run home easily. It does, and it's 6-2. And Petroselli is coming up. Does he get to bat? Are you there, Clue?
Yeah, you froze up for a minute. Yeah, that's fine.
Is he good, Petroselli?
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
Here we go. The pitch. Petroselli hits this one into the outfield. Mays drifts over, makes the catch, and this series is tied 2-2.
What a great series.
And what did we see here? Well, a big 8th, kind of like that one game. You had that big 4th inning, or a 4-run inning. Mathewson gets a loss. Borrowy pitched a really good game. As far as batters here, big hit. It was a big hit by Larkin, that 3-run home run. But Borrowy gets the vote for MVP.
Yeah, he pitched a great game.
So let's see what we got here. We got game 3 here in the last game in Lehigh. And computer lineup says Mort Cooper. Do you approve?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And here comes Mordecai Brown. This frickin' ass Caminiti. Yeah, I'll give him another chance, this bastard. And you've got that typical, it's like I'm only starting righties against you, so let me know if Greer's a go or you want to sub for anybody.
Let's leave Greer in there for now.
Okay. Let's play ball.
Whole new series, all tied up.
Yeah, but the good thing you got is you got 2 home games in a row after this one. So let's see if Three Finger Brown can do something. And here's Cy Seymour, 375 in the series. And he whiffs.
I think after talking to the bench coach, it seems that Mathewson between innings was sipping a little too much cold-blooded, so he may not have been himself by the end of the game.
Well, Joe Jackson put one in the deep corner. He could get 3 with his speed. I don't know what his shoes will allow him to do, but here's a throw to second. And he's in with a double.
There you go.
Is cold-blooded an energy drink or an adult drink with maybe some alcohol in it? You know how Christie was. And here's Greer. Base hit for Greer.
He was a teetotaler.
And here is Prince. Ooh, Three Finger Brown has walked the bases. Tense situation here in the first, and here's Joey Votto. Only hit so far in the postseason has been a home run. And it might be another one. Into right, Kevin Bass, horrible fielder, says, I'm not even going to waste a throw. And just like that, Liverpool strikes first. Out to center, Willie Mays. Say hey. Out number 3. Biggio pop up to Karowski,
who appears in no hurry to go after it.
Those are always more tense. The sun's in his eyes. Can he see it? Is he going to make it? Oh, he makes the catch. 1 down. And here's Kevin Bass in for his ability to get hits and on base. Sucks ass in the field, but you never know. I think he threw somebody out, didn't he?
Mike Piazza has offered any teammate that keeps Biggio off base $100.
Dinner, $100 dinner on him. Ground ball. Biggio takes it, gets Morgan. Morgan's speedy. He's beat out a couple infield hits. Or broken up some double plays, I should say, with his speed. And here's Mike Piazza. Keeps the inning alive. 2 out, single to left. He's aboard. And here's Cy Seymour. Piazza, pretty good power for a number 9 hitter for you.
Oh, yeah.
Seymour, Biggio. In time. Headed to bottom of 2. Lehigh ain't beaten him. Oh, is he talking about Cooper? Yeah. Cooper's pretty tough, a little bastard, this guy. And next year he's even better. And there's the first out. Here's Willie Mays. Come on, Willie.
Cooper's my favorite get off my lawn pitcher.
Today we don't have much wind. It's left to right 4. We've had all that wind blowing in from left that's killed some balls. So let's see what happens. Kind of a windless day here in Chicago. The only wind in Chicago nowadays is David Landau, but that's a different story. Here is a catch by Bass. The pitch to Greer. Greer flies to center. 2 down.
And that wind changes so much you'd think you were in Candlestick.
Has it been changing? I haven't even noticed. I never pay attention to that, actually.
It did this season, so.
Sherry McGee. Been a disappointment, but glad to see him get on base. Russell Martin. Oh, McGee says, I'm going to try to steal. Oh, and he does. Seems like we're always successful at second. It's when we do stupid shit at third that Piazza throws us out.
Do more stupid shit, please.
Here's the pitch. Russell Martin draws a walk. Barry Larkin. Ooh, tries to bunt. And now he's 0-2. Please don't bunt now. Here's the pitch. Larkin trying to throw down. Oh my God, what was going on?
Oh, he finally gets one.
Oh my God, did they have some bunt play, steal play on? Oh my God, over here. McGee swipes third. Runners move up. Larkin with a 1-2 count.
Still no outs.
Ground ball, Vato.
Oh, you dog. High game.
He does. One down.
That was a great play.
Tie ball game. Here we go. Biggio back. Greer makes the catch. There's the throw. Russell Martin just does beat it, and he is safe.
He's showing a lot of speed for a catcher in this
Will
series.
Toole ask him about the other series. Sir, this is American broadcast. CBC is carrying on Channel 9 in Windsor. Will be carrying the other series. And here's the pitch. Kevin Bass draws a walk. Cooper on Cooper. It's Cooper on Cooper crime as it heads back into right field. Joe Jackson makes the catch. That will end the inning, but not before they get two. It's 2-1 Lizards. Vato up through the middle, and just like that, he's aboard with a leadoff single, and three-finger Brown's not going to make it easy. Sean, you could always start a GoFundMe. I'm not sure if that psychiatrist charges or if it's, pro bono, but Caminiti puts the out away, and Joe Morgan steps in. One down, one on. Morgan to center. Willie Mays should have it. He does. Votto has to hold it first, and that'll bring up Whitey Kurowski, batting .429 in the postseason. Been a great player. Deep ball, but Mays brings it in, and we're still 2-1 here. Clue, you got any tips for any of these postseason owners that are feeling the stress in the playoff series?
Yeah, to go take a cold shower. That would be it.
Yeah, I would just remind everybody, it's just a game. It's just a game. And here is Bagwell. And he lines with one into left field, and Bagwell is aboard. Aaron in the house. And the pit. Bagwell's running again, but I forgot he stole actually like 15 bases, but oh my gosh.
Aaron Reed, where were you when we had the last 4 seventh-inning stretches?
Bagwell, look at that steal percentage. You must not be good at keeping runners close.
Not at all.
He's stolen base number 3. What Mays was doing there, it was a strikeout. He dropped it, fired it down, and he's safe.
Here you go.
Caminiti is not on my good side right now. Here's Sherry McGee. McGee out to right. Jackson closing in on it at the line. He makes the catch, and we played 4. Power hitting number 9 hitter, Mike Piazza. One down. Seymour, Brown Grabs it himself, tosses to Cooper. 2 away for Shoeless Joe, who, oddly enough, borrowed shoes for the series. I don't know where he got them. McGee over in the corner makes the catch. We played 5.5, and we go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Lizards, or we played 4.5, I should say. Makes me want to eat pizza when I hear that. These guys are like, hey, where's the other series? Hey, if Clue and I can get this series over tonight, we'll both be happy, unless I'm mistaken. Be one less thing for us to worry about going into tomorrow. We'll know somebody's getting ready to go have a next series fun, and the other one can focus on other things. Barry Larkin. Weak ass pop up behind home plate. That was kind of an unexpected 3-run shot Barry Larkin hit last game.
Yeah. Not that it was necessary, but yeah.
Yeah. Biggio, Vato snags it, steps on the bag. That'll end that threat. We played 5, 2-1 Lizards. And here is Rusty Greer, only 143 on the series, but he has got a lot of support and faith from his manager, Clue. And he'll line out to Biggio, and here is Prince Fielder. Uh-oh, that may be the one long ball I was dreading out of Prince Fielder, and he ties it up with a deep shot to right, and we are knotted at 2. It's about time he came through for you.
One big swing.
Another guy that's had one big swing, Votto, gets aboard with a single into right, and now Brown trying to figure out if he's flustered or what's going on here. Biggio grabs it over to Larkin in time to first. That'll get the pitcher's best friend double play in order. 2-2. Have all these games been close? This is the 5th one now, and it's been pretty good games. I mean, for us, we're entertained. I don't know I think Sean's been entertained out there. Jackson makes the catch.
Then I'm happy. We're good.
Yeah. Cecil Cooper in, grounder. Morgan, great range, fires to first in time. And here's 313 hitting Jeff Bagwell. Morgan, we played 6, 2-2. This is a guy, I know you won't trade this guy, but this is a guy I'd love to have for the next 3 years at second. I don't know if people really value, he hits with power, but his overall on-base percentage is outrageous because of the amount of walks he draws along with hits and power. That sucked, letting a guy like that on to lead off the inning, and then Karowski says, I'm just going to make sure he gets to second. Not the thing you want to do is let that lead run get to second, but Brown better bear down. Piazza on the ground. Caminiti should keep Morgan from third. Throws across the diamond in time. And here is Cy Seymour, top of the order for Liverpool. Top batter in season 2. Pops it up into right. Super Black Bass in there to make the catch. Let me hear you, Aaron Reed. Super Black Bass. Willie Mays leading off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see Mays, Caminiti, and McGee. Mays, hard hit down the line. Is it fair? It is. It's in the corner. Is it 2? He's trying. He will beat the throw. Mays takes second with a leadoff double, and that'll bring up Caminiti, who's been weak sauce, 1 for 16, and now has a runner in scoring position. Piazza wants to make sure the signs are correct. Here's Cooper. And Caminiti comes through and gets a key base hit. Mays, again, another ballless move by my third base coach. Playing way too conservative, not sending the run home with only no out here.
Bring in a reliever.
Okay. Well, that's the wrong team. So, still the wrong team. Let's
the
go.
pitcher.
Oh. Yeah, I had to reset it. Now I can't change the computer lineup, so I got to go back here and do this. Because we hit computer once, I got to change it back to human. Now, Cooper, now we can go to your bullpen.
Okay. Please bring in Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer. I believe he pitched good the last time you brought him in.
Fairly well, yeah.
Here is Sherry McGee. The pitch from Brewer. And it's a bunt. What the fuck is he doing? Trying to get a second run in scoring position. Gives himself up to put a second run in scoring position instead of trying to hit the ball in the outfield. But here we go. Russell Martin steps in. The pitch, Martin draws a walk. So they've set up the double play. And Barry Larkin getting some signs from the dugout. Here's the pitch. Larkin sends it into Jackson. Looks like it's shallow enough. Is there a play at the plate? Mays is coming in. Oh! Slides. Piazza puts the tag on him, and the ump called him safe. It looked like a close play. 3-2. We've had some very interesting plays.
Cannot get more exciting than this.
I know. Oh, Biggio with the walk. Brewer thought he might be out of this inning. And here's Soup up. Is one of Sean's favorite players, I have to say. I don't know if Sean is fond of any player outside of his team more than he is Kevin Bass. Here's the pitch to Kevin Bass. Bass sends this one into the out. Kevin Bass's grand slam shot. It's his second home run of the series.
Wow.
Wow.
Fans are on their feet.
Allow Bill Castro to pitch.
Yes.
Wow. And the pitch to Cooper. Cooper into the outfield. Jackson makes the catch. And here we go. Joe Jackson stepping up. 2 more innings to try to get back into this. And Joe Jackson says, I'm going to do my job and get on base. Rusty Greer. Three-finger Brown delivers. Greer strikes out. And here's Prince Fielder. He's hit a home run already today, his last at-bat, actually. And he draws a walk. But you know, Clute, no run is safe in this damn league. Here's Votto. Hard hit out to center. Mays. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Joey Votto with a 3-run shot.
Yeah.
And this baby ain't over.
He started this series 0 for 12, and he's been on fire since.
Yeah. Who says players aren't streaky? Here's Rico Petrocelli, Mordecai Brown, trying to see if he can maybe get us to the 9th. Pops it up. Will it stay in play? Caminiti drifts over. Blinded by the sun. Checking his watch. Falls into his glove, and that's out number 2. And here's Joe Morgan. Hard hit out to center, drifting back. Mays makes the catch. That'll end the inning, but 3 of those 5 runs, Liverpool gets back, and Bill Castro in to pitch with Jeff Bagwell coming up. So let me know if you're good with Castro. You want to make any changes?
We're good.
They are good. The pitch to Bagwell. Dixie Walker, no, he's not going to. Why everybody wants to pitch him for bags? I've got to figure out why that's built into my manager file. Yes, Bill Castro, brother-in-law of Fidel. What do we have here? Willie Mays steps in. Bagwell off and running. Oh, my God. The hit and run play. Votto, is it foul? Base hit. Votto won't make the throw. I guess Mays ran by him. Nobody was covering first. Mays gets in with a cheap-ass infield single. What do you think of that, Clue?
If anybody can do it, Willie Mays can.
We have seen would you say in the 5 games so far, we've seen a variety of things.
Oh, a sundry number of it.
Can Caminiti
To Napoli.
out to right field. Jackson puts it away. Will Bagwell, he does tag, but the throw comes into second, and we've got runners on the corner, 1 out, and Sherry McGee batting 0-6-7. Maybe
However,
he's due.
He's made a lot of fine plays.
Yeah, he has.
A lot of fine plays.
Here's the pitch. Russell Martin steps in, pops it up behind the plate. Will it stay in? We don't know. High drama in the infield in this series. Piazza up against the railing. Oh, just out of play. 1-2 is the count. And Russell Martin down the right field line. Jackson grabs it, ends that. And it's a 2-run Lizard lead as we go to the top of the 9th. And here is Whitey Karowski. Allow Davenport to play third? Yes. Rice in right field. And what do you mean I can't change the computer lineup? Bastard. Okay. Let's see what happens with Karowski. A strikeout, drop ball, throw him out. I'm going to bring in Ozzie Smith. I'm going to ask him for some playing time. Are you good with Piazza?
Yeah.
A lot of power for a 9-hitter. Piazza smacks one into left field. He is aboard.
Okay, let's go ahead and pinch run for Piazza.
And I'm going to guess you've got a guy. Moreno?
Omar, please.
Nice having a 10-run guy just sitting there to pinch hit, isn't it?
It sure is.
And you got Seymour, top of the order.
Mm-hmm.
And Takashi Saito is here to be a closer, so let's see if he can close this one out. Are you good with Seymour?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Bangity bang bang. Infield guarding the line. Uh-oh, trying to keep Omar Moreno safe. Or keep him close, not trying to take second. And Seymour to Biggio. Biggio to Smith. And the Wizard of Oz gets the double play. The Lizards take a 3-2 lead as we head back to Liverpool. What happened here? A big inning here. Bottom of the 7, 5-run scores on the grand slam by Kevin Bass. He's hit 2 home runs. He's only batting .286 on the series, but he's had a couple big hits.
They've been big home runs, yeah.
And Larkin also had a big home run. So let's see what we get when we head back to the Polo Grounds. What are we seeing next? We should have, Eddie Seacott, who got hurt, in the first inning? The last time I tried to pitch him, will be on the mound. And he will be facing Christy Mathewson.
We're going to start somebody different tonight, not Mathewson. We'll go with Johan Santana.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Santana will be in there. How about the rest of the lineup?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, let me view mine. I'm going to put in. Oh, Santana's a lefty, so I've got strange stuff going on here with this lineup. I have not had a lineup against a lefty yet, so let's see what happens. And here we go. It's been a hell of a series. What do we got? Biggio will lead off. Santana on the mound, his first appearance in the postseason, and he gets Biggio. And here's Supa. Kevin Bass going to ground to Petrocelli. Petrocelli, plenty of time, makes the throw. Kevin Bass is retired, and here's Jeff Bagwell. 333 in the series, been playing decent ball, draws a walk. And here's Willie. Grounder, Petrocelli over to first, and whoa! Willie Mays beats it out by a hair, and 2 out, 2 on, and here's Russell Martin, the lizard catcher. And Russell Martin sends a double in. Well, what a big beat out on that infield hit by Mays, and it allows Martin to drive 2 home here in the first, and Lehigh takes a 2-0 lead. And here's Curt Flood. I think his first action playing right field. I think he might have been on the Liverpool for a while. And Curt Flood sends this into left. Greer grabs it, and Martin on the move will score. That's 3. 3 runs after 2 outs were recorded for Lehigh, and McGee pounds this one into the corner. Greer chasing it down. Greer grabs it, throws to second. McGee in with a double, and Flood cruises home. We've got 4 runs home here in this first inning. And the number 8 hitter, Barry Larkin, comes to the plate.
Let's bring in a reliever.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We don't have room for this to get worse. Let's bring in Gromik.
That's the guy that pitched good for you this year. That he got thrown out arguing the first pitch he threw.
That is correct. Yep.
So here's the number 9 hitter, Davenport, against Steve Gromik. Gromik gets Davenport to pop up. That will end the inning, but not after 4 runs scored. And here we go into the bottom of the first. 4-0 for the visiting Lizards. Seacott on the mound, and he gives up a leadoff walk to Seymour. Watch this be an 18-20 game or some nonsense. Jackson out to right field. Curt Flood tracks it down, makes the catch. This is a scary ballpark with those left and right field dimensions. And Greer whiffs. Prince Fielder steps in. 2 down, 1 on. And Fielder, hard hit into right. Well, they all sound hard to me. Curt Flood makes the catch. Here is Craig Biggio. Grounder, Petrocelli up with the throw. Biggio beats it out. Supa Black Bass. And a grounder, Morgan to second. Well, they're going to make a throw, but Bass beats it out clean, and that's 1 down, 1 on for Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell, infield pop. Should be an easy play for someone. Petrocelli puts it away. And here's Willie Mays with 2 down. 300 hitter in the series. Joe Morgan with a great play, grabs it and tosses Mays out. And we're through 1, 4-0 Lehigh. Or we're through 1.5, I should say. Joey Votto, who's come alive. Another ball out to right. Flood makes the catch. Petrocelli, hard hit to left. McGee tracking back. Puts it away. Oh, no, he doesn't. He bobbles it. Oh, but he grabbed it with his other hand.
Wow.
And that's 2 out. I was like, what is he doing out there?
Unbelievable.
That's what the cards and dice call would be like special play, roll here, roll there. That was a lot of rolling going on in the background. Seacott to Morgan. Morgan pops this one up. While I'm watching this this pop fly come down, I just love this ballpark image, by the way.
It's gorgeous.
Russell Martin steps in now. And Martin will fly out to Greer to lead off the third. Kurt Flood, seeing his first action, got a hit his first time up. Pulls this one foul down the left field line. This guy's going to be a nice, piece on the team for the next couple of years for me. McGee pops to center. Did you hear me earlier, Clue, when we were talking about when I started putting the 15-man keeper files together? I started looking at your team and your pitcher, and I'm like, this guy. I started seeing the payoff for all the small maneuvers you made towards an end goal.
How they add up.
Yes, I did. I've noticed. Karowski. Uh-oh, this one sounded good off the bat. It's off the wall. Gets behind McGee, and Karowski leads off the inning with a double. And that'll bring up Mike Piazza.
McGee didn't miss much with his gloves. So.
No. Piazza. Oh, boy, anything can fly out of this stadium. McGee grabs it. 1 down. Runner in scoring position. Here's Cy Seymour. And Seymour strikes out. It's funny, I haven't seen how Seacott would pitch in the postseason because he only made 1 inning, but here's Joe Jackson. Into center. Mays with the catch. We've played 3. Welcome in, Beatles. I see Will Toole has joined us. It is a nip and tuck series. Will Toole is trying to keep himself awake. It is 10:39 p.m. up there in... Where the hell is he at?
Maine?
Yeah, I was about to say he's not one zone eastern. He's not Nova Scotia, but he's pretty damn close to it. Here's the pitch. Barry Larkin, grounder to first. Joey Votto does what with it? Oh, he makes an error. He bobbled it. Larkin will be safe at E3 on Votto. Gromick trying to keep Larkin honest over there. Here's Davenport playing third today. Pops it up. Davenport under it. Petrocelli makes the catch. And here's Craig Biggio. Larkin just says, hey, I'm just going to take second. Piazza says, go for it. 1 down, and here's Biggio. Up the middle. Petrocelli gets the throw in from Seymour, but we've got a runner at third. 1 out, and Kevin Supa Black Bass. Biggio going down for a second. They're going to throw, and he beats it. Will the CM walk Bass to get to Bagwell? I probably doubt it. Kevin Bass steps in. Out to center. It's a deep ball. Seymour drifting back. Gets it almost on the track. Larkin will score. It's 5-0. Bagwell into right. Biggio comes around third, scores 6-0, and Bagwell's aboard, drives in a run, and Willie Mays up with 2 down. Aaron Reed, a fan of Super Black Bass on Nintendo. Willie Mays out to center. Seymour tracks it down under it. And he's over his head. Another run will score as Mays drives in Bagwell. And it is 7-0. The pitch to Martin. Piazza trying to get the sign straight. And they will walk Martin. Brings up Kurt Flood. Playing right field. Grounder. Morgan coming in. Charges. Gets it. Ends the inning finally, but not before 3 runs scored. It's 7-0 headed to the bottom of the 4th, and here's Rusty Greer. And he draws a leadoff walk. Prince Fielder, 188, but he has hit a big home run. Grounder to Bagwell. Bagwell to Larkin, and not enough time to get that throw to first. 1 down, 1 on for Joey Votto. This one's hit. I thought that was going to be deeper. Flood comes in, grabs it. 2 down. Rico Petrocelli. Ground ball to Bagwell. Bagwell steps on first. And the inning is over. So we go to top of the 5. Sherry McGee. It's a walk against Gromick. And Barry Larkin, only 176, but he's had that one big home run. And a big whiff right here. And here's Davenport, hitless, 3 at-bats. He's playing third today. Out to left field. Davenport back. It's off the wall. Davenport is going to go into second. That'll score a run. McGee comes home. 8-0 Lizards. And top of the order, Craig Biggio at the plate. And Biggio on the ground. Petrocelli in time. Gets him. 2 away for Super Black Bass. And he sends a shot into left. He's aboard. Davenport comes around, scores. That'll add another run. 9-0 Lehigh, and Jeff Bagwell steps up. Bagwell hard into left. He gets a base hit. Greer grabs it. Kevin Bass on the move, takes third, and we got runners on the corner. Willie Mays up. Are you done with Gromick?
Yeah, I think everybody's done with Gromick at this point. Let's go with McLaughlin.
Jim McLaughlin coming in. And here's Willie Mays. The pitch. And Mays hits this one out to left. Greer tracking back. And it's off the wall. Bagwell will score. Mays into second with a stand-up double. That will make it 11-0 Lehigh as Russell Martin steps in. And this is a grounder right to Votto. Takes it himself, steps on first. And that will end the inning. And here's Little Joe Morgan. So Liverpool looking to give the fans something to cheer for and start this comeback one run at a time. Out to center, Mays drifts back, makes the catch. And here's Whitey Karowski. Down the line, Karowski. Where's he at? Going to second? Is he going to third? No, he's going to stop at second. He's got a double with one out. He's at second. And here comes Mike Piazza, the powerful number 9 hitter. 6 for 18 in the series, and he strikes out. Top of the order, Cy Seymour, center fielder. Sends this out to center. Mays charges in, makes the catch on the run, and that will end the inning. We played 5. It is 11-0 Lizards. Kurt Flood on the ground. Karowski comes in. Not going to be able to beat it. I don't know what happened. He won't even make a throw. Flood aboard with a hit.
Strike 3.
And McGee strikes out. So McLaughlin looking to lock this down and give the offense a chance to try to come back. Larkin smacks this one into left. So Flood is going to take third. He was aggressive base running. Runners on the corners now. Jim Davenport comes in with one down. The pitch. Davenport sends this into the center field. Seymour's going to grab it. He does. And the throw to the plate. And Flood just does beat the throw. 12-0. And here's Craig Biggio. Greer puts it away, ends the threat. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, and here's Shoeless Joe. 250 in the series. Leads off with a single.
Let's pinch hit for Greer.
Greer.
Let's go with Foster.
George Foster steps in. Uh-oh. Piazza worried about this move, evidently. And Seacott pitches. And the fans are booing the home team. They get the lead runner. Foster takes first. One down. Prince Fielder comes in.
Hit.
Pinch hit?
Yes, sir. Bring in Edgar Martinez.
Martinez comes in. Here's the pitch to Martinez. And he strikes out. Go with Votto?
Yes, sir.
Votto is in, steps in, grounder up the middle. Biggio gets Foster before he gets to second, and that will end the inning. We've played 6, and Super Black Bass headed up. On the ground, McLaughlin makes the play himself, tosses it over in time. One down for Bagwell. Bagwell pops this one up. Foster under it. 2 down. And Willie Mays 3 for 4. And he grounds this one. Karowski over to first. And let me hear you. It is the 7th inning stretch. And here we go, getting ready for bottom of the 7th. Can the Liverpool team make a huge comeback here and mount a historical move back in a lopsided game so far? So let's see what we can have as far as action here at the end of the game. Stepping in is Rico Petrocelli. Eddie Seacott with the pitch. Petrocelli swings, puts it on the ground. Biggio at second, over to Bagwell, gets him, one down. And Joe Morgan, only batting 190 in the series, steps in. Down to third base line, Davenport with a long throw in time and gets in. Whitey Karowski, 444 with 2 home runs. Sends another hit into center, and he's aboard. Karowski asking for a little help from his teammates. And here's Mike Piazza. He's aboard. 2-out rally going on here. Oh, Karowski takes third, so we've got a poor play by Biggio up the middle. Lets Karowski take third. Runners on the corners.
Pitch runner
Pinch runner. Piazza?
for Piazza. Yep. Bring in Moreno.
Got him. Everything else good?
You're good.
Seymour steps in. Slow pitch. Seymour sends this one. Oh, Seacott grabs it. Tosses to first in time, and we've played 7. 12-0 Lehigh. And Russell Martin. And here we go. Foster throws it in, but Martin singles. He's aboard. And here's Kurt Flood. Flood, liner, Petrocelli grabs it. Martin gets back to first in time. Petrocelli with a great play. And Sherry McGee steps up. Not good with the bat this series, but he's made some great plays in the field. He's going to pop this one up. Should be put away by Karowski in foul territory. And here we go. He does make the catch. Barry Larkin. And yes, Aaron Reed wants to know if he records himself singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, can I get it in the game? Damn right I can. Just record it and post it on our Discord. And look at MV. What did you miss? We are in Game 6, MV, at Liverpool in the Polo Grounds. Welcome. Joe Jackson. And Jackson draws a walk. Seems like he always finds a way to get on base. Here is George Foster, 0 for 4. And he draws a walk. Brings up Edgar Martinez.
Strike 3.
And Seacott gets the first out of the inning. And there's Joey Votto, 2 home runs in the series. And Votto sends this one out to center. Mays looks like he's drifting over. He makes the catch. Runners hold. 2 down for Rico Petrocelli. And here's the pitch. Petrocelli in center field. Jackson comes around. Liverpool gets their first run of the game, and it is 12-1 now. Joe Morgan up. Seacott at 120 pitches. And Joe Morgan draws a walk. Karowski, 474 in the series, 2 home runs. Pitch, Karowski in the middle. Larkin grabs it, tosses to Biggio. That will end the inning. We've played 8. Head to the top of the 9th, 12-1 Lehigh. Jim Davenport leads off with a single to left. Brings up Craig Biggio. Slow grounder. Petrocelli grabs it, steps on the bag, makes the double play himself as he tosses over to first. 2 down, and here is Super Black Bass Kevin Bass. Cecil Cooper wanting to pinch hit. Why not? And Cecil Cooper adds an extra run on it as he takes McLaughlin deep, and it is 13-1. only 272 feet to get out of this stadium down the right field, center right field line. And here's Jeff Bagwell. McLaughlin off the mound, grabs it, gets Vato, and we are down to the bottom of the ninth in this series. And here's Tubby Spencer. So let me know, Clue, if you want to see any different batters.
This is his at bat of the series.
This Tubby Spencer is going to get to put the stick in his hand, and he says for Cy Seymour, the pitch from Seacott, and Seymour. Wow, I thought that could be gone. Flood makes the catch. It stays in the park. And we've got one down. And here's Shoeless Joe, 286 in the series. And Shoeless Joe seems like he's been on a tear. He just doesn't want to not be on base, and he's aboard. Poor play by Biggio. Lets Jackson on, Spencer on, Foster at the plate.
Strike 3.
And Foster strikes out. Here's Edgar Martinez. Sends this out to right. Kurt Flood comes in on it, makes the catch.
Wow.
And what an anomaly that game was compared to every other game we played.
Well,
I don't even know how to describe that. Every game was competitive all the way through to the end, except this one. Wow.
congratulations. You really earned it. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was weird. I think MV, if you didn't watch, I think I won one, Clue won the next two, right?
Yep.
You were up 2-1, and then I must have just won 3 in a row.
In a row. There you go. 4-2 on the series. Global
Seacott, who
pennant winner.
got hurt in game 2, all of a sudden Seacott pitched a great game here. And look at this. It says he had negative stuff.
So Lehigh is the first team to make the World Series.
Lehigh. And
say Lehigh to the Universal champ when you see him for me.
Oh my gosh, game MVP. Willie Mays had a really great series, though. He seemed to be pretty consistent.
What a season, man.
Well, yeah, what a season! It's been great. So playoff bracket, Liverpool, Lehigh moves 4 games to 2 and waits. So I'm going to zip the file, drop it, and figure out who wants to grab and go, and grab that Tampa Bay Canada series. Clue and I are just kind of fast paced. We just hopped on here and said, "Hey, we're both here with our teams. Might as well rifle through it," and we did. So, thanks, Will. Yeah. Hey, what do you do? It's the dice roll here on some of the games. We saw some. If you go back and watch these games, there was some interesting things that happened. A bunt on Clue's team where they threw out the runner going from second to third on a bunt. Both of us had runners thrown out, stealing second to third. I had Seacott get hurt an inning in. He had Gromick come in relief in a tight game and get tossed arguing a ball. What else did we see? Runners thrown out at the plate. Runner thrown out at third.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I actually thought when I was down 2-1, I thought, ooh, if I can, I thought I was going to be hurting, especially having to go against Mathewson and that pitching staff like Kevin McLean there. And I actually think I got a good game out of Barrowe that I didn't expect. Yeah. And
tough one.
Yeah. So it was fun.
I did too, Will, until the first inning of Game 6. Starting down 4-0 is not a good start.
Well, we want to look at it. Game 1. Let's pull up that box for people that didn't see it. This is game 1. We went 11 innings, and Lehigh wins 7-6 in 11 innings. That was a great game 1.
Yeah.
Game two was 4-2. Liverpool came back, and that's when Seacott got hurt. Liverpool, look at this. Liverpool had a big bottom of the sixth inning, put up 4 runs. Whitey Karowski was a monster in the series. Then game three, Liverpool wins again, 5-2. Denny McLain pitches a great game. And then the three streak starts. So we had Liverpool went, then Lehigh wins 6-2. You'll see it was a tight game up until I put three up in the bottom of the eighth. Then the last game was a great one, 7-5. A couple of big innings here at the end, some big home runs that stood out. Kevin Bass hits a grand slam. And then somebody on your team, Chloe, I can't remember who. Um, oh, it was it
Votto.
Votto. Votto hit a 3-run shot to come back and make it a close game right after I put up five. That was a good one. And then this was just a weird anomaly. This game.
Yeah.
That was just weird.
It's weird stuff happens in baseball.
But it was fun.
Yeah, a load of fun.
And now I'm going to we'll call it playoffs and call it playoffs part two. And it'll take it a while to zip, but we'll go ahead and zip. So, yeah, I mean, great season. Interested to see what goes on with Tampa Bay and Canada. I know Sean's, I don't know if he's teasing us or what, or if he's really, got the help of. I hope he hasn't spent money on a psychiatrist worried about this series because this is just a game, guys. It's a hobby. It's fun. No reason to get worked up over it. And yeah, somebody feel free to broadcast once I post this tomorrow, whenever, whatever, and get Sean and Jamie on there and have some fun. And we'll see what happens in the global division there.
Sean did say earlier tonight that he hoped that you would be broadcasting our game first. I don't think he meant the entire series first, but that was.
Well, hey, I don't know. You didn't seem to mind. I know both you and I are like, hey, if we need to get it over with, let's get it over with. There's plenty of stuff that we'll be focused on after this.
What do we do? Just over 2.5 hours for 6 games, something like that. That's incredible. 3 hours tops. Oh.
Yeah, I guess we could have slowed down and milked it by, I don't know, talking more shit, telling stories. I know I had to go to the bathroom. And you did a great job filling in with some trivia. You
Trivia.
should you should start doing your own show just on baseball history.
Oh my God.
What do you think?
Back in the Stone Age, the first ball was thrown.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
you had
made.
some good insight on the one I liked is most people may know who Sherry McGee is, but they may not know his brothers. That's if you didn't catch that, that's a tidbit. One thing about this league is we like to really tap into baseball history and have it be educational. And Clue really shared some stuff on Sherry McGee that you may not be familiar with. So that's a little Easter egg in the broadcast if you go back and find that.
Yeah, what was that? Game three, game four, something like that.
Yeah. Any other parting thoughts here while we wait for this enormous zip file?
Man, this has been such a fun season. I'm looking forward to season 3, and
Oh, hell
good
yeah.
luck. Good luck to you representing our global league in the World Series.
Yeah, I mean it's I guess you just cross your fingers and hope for good dice rolls and timing. All you can do is put the lineup you think's going to work and maybe you pull people. I don't know that one game that you beat me. I made about every wrong decision whenever the computer manager wanted to do something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Every one I did was the wrong decision. I got my ass kicked that game, but
I think it was game 2, the Ted Abernathy game.
yeah, I'm like, screw Ted Abernathy. Yeah, I don't know if I outsmarted myself or you just don't know whether the computer manager is your friend there, right? But it was a fun series.
Draft
But I really think it's
Cummings.
where were our. Let's talk about this since you and I are the commissioners here, right? What are your thoughts overall as we wrap up two going into season three?
Oh, I couldn't be happy. Participation is off the charts. Interest is off the charts. Enthusiasm is off the charts. Um, Thrilled to death that we're adding at least two new teams. We've already got Midlife Crisis, somebody who's been a regular in the larger community for a
Yep.
long time,
Yep.
joining the league. Love seeing people like that jump in. So just very, very excited personally to see what kind of, I mean, all of the teams that people put together, not just mine, it's like putting puzzle pieces together to figure out what fits and what kind of picture it's going to make. And I'm just really excited to see, what 24, 26 pictures people start putting together
Yep.
their puzzles to make. So
I
just
think the
love that.
puzzle thing, it's like putting together a puzzle and then people move your pieces because what I've noticed is you get like a plan set and then other people start making moves and it kind of resets that, right? And it makes you think about your team. I
It
mentioned
sure can.
earlier, I put the file together so everybody in the league, if you have not noticed, I have the season 3 preliminary league file that has everybody's 15 person keepers on it. And as I'm putting it together, I'm realizing just how many great players are on each team. But I also got to see insight because, Clue, everybody's like, he's making trades, right? And it was almost like retracing the breadcrumb trails on the guys he's got going into next year. So pop that file open and go take a look at all the other teams, and you can really start seeing what he did. And I'm not talking out of school here, but like he's got Christy Mathewson that's going to be just a hair below average next year. An odd thing like Jamie had Walter Johnson. And if
Won't
you
even
look
be
at
in my.
yeah, and if you look at what Clue did to protect that gap going into next year, we saw McLean here today in 69. He's going to have 68 McLean, um,
42 Cooper.
42 Mark Cooper. So Mark Cooper's great now. Go look at 1942. He's even better. Who else? There's one other one I'm missing. Well, I can't.
60, 63 Marischal,
He got
2000 and
63 Marischal. Yes. Kershaw.
2010 Kershaw.
So while he waits for Mathewson to get back on track for a year, he did some really good maneuvering to get the starting pitcher covered for him.
Yeah. So,
And
and
there's some
Johan
interesting batters.
Santana is 2006. He starts his run. So
Yep, that's a good one. I wonder if MV's in here. I haven't seen him chat much other than telling you you're unlucky. Um,
yeah.
what MV might have to say. I think he just woke up in a. I don't know if MV's
Eh,
been doing a lot of resting over all the hours he's put in his life over the last year or so, but good for him. I hope he's enjoying himself.
yeah. Well,
There's
I've
nobody I
known him
talk shit to
year
that I
and a half
like
now.
better than MV.
Yeah, gotta admit
Does
that.
that make
Yeah,
is that a compliment?
yeah. Oh yeah. I was just going to say I don't know what he meant about unlucky. I guess in the game, but I'm lucky in my friendships. Him being a major exception. But yeah. So
Yeah. Well, no, I think he's saying lucky because you are the favorite. I mean, you went over 100 wins, right? We had no teams other than you in Canada that put up 100 wins,
yeah.
and that's pretty
Well,
good.
it's
Any predictions out here? Your thoughts on Canada and Tampa Bay?
I wouldn't want to put money on that series.
No,
So,
anything can happen. Um,
but I sure love a grudge match in sports. So
yep. And I don't. I think most people root against the non-underdog, which is Sean, the team that's putting up 110 wins a season, right? The sad thing is we're all wanting to see that capability diminish. But again, go look at the file I provided.
yeah,
And as I'm assembling Sean's file, I'm like, how does this son of a bitch put up these numbers and still find people like go look? He's got Pete Alexander on that team. He's got Pujols. He doesn't have maybe the overall power that we've seen, but go take a look at some of the pitching he's got,
still a
along with
great
some of the
team.
key hitting still. So
Year after year, great.
yeah, if
He
you
knows
think
his
he's going to go
baseball.
from 110 down to 88 wins, I don't see that happening. So when will the Canada reign and being the regular season win leader end? I don't think it's going to be next year. I do not. Jamie, where are you? Yeah, Jamie popped in. He was talking earlier this morning, right, on the chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he told me yesterday he's been real busy this week, so hopefully he'll have some time here this weekend to play some head to head or whatnot.
My gosh, this postseason, normally, well, it's the entire season along with the postseason. So yeah, it's still a big file. It has all the box scores there, but it does take a while to zip. Jamie is in Discord. What is Jamie doing?
What's he doing in Discord? He is in Discord.
Poor guy. Well, when I drop this file, somebody grab it and go and split it up. Do whatever you want with that next series. But I know Clue and I are happy for each other, whichever way this goes, because we both know there's other things we're focused on for season three and um, ton of energy last night and all day today with people looking at the 3 years we have out there. A lot of talk about looking forward if we can get some owners in here verified to expand. So yeah, I think season three we're looking at some really cool things.
Yep. And Nooch has been notified, or was it notified earlier today that he can make his pick anytime. So hopefully that'll start get moving too.
And
So
for some reason, whenever I hear the name, I have to say Nooch.
Nooch, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody asks around the draft, and here's what it is: the first 20 teams know. Clue has posted that the order. Nooch is first. Edmonton, Jeff and Edmonton are second, and then I think third is a guy we all know, Mike Silva, the Degens. And so it can start whenever. I don't know. I don't really need to declare it's open. I think Nooch knows. Clue, you said you reached out to him. He knows he can pick
He does.
anytime.
Yep.
We're just going to
Yep.
need to the postseason to end before we know teams 21 through 24,
Yep.
and we'll take it day by day. Sean says it's the weekend, time for fun. Let's get the draft. Yeah, we can do both, right? Tampa Bay and Sean can enjoy their playoff series. Okay, it's been saved now. So playoffs part two, I will drop into our Discord under league file. And here we go, folks. It is there for any other broadcaster to pick up and get Sean and Jamie on and let them converse, give each other crap, try to outmaneuver each other. Should be fun. But I would echo what Clue said. Thanks, Dwayne. Glad to see you hopping in. Appreciate it. It's been pleasantly surprising to see all the interest. I wouldn't have anticipated us going into a season three and even looking at expanding. I think Clue and I were talking the other day about that. And, I think the estimation would be, hey, how do you keep interest? And I think the league is getting more and more interest as we get kind of a flow down. I think people that like all-time leagues have kind of gravitated for the uniqueness, meaning, you know, I really think I'll go back to what Clue said earlier about, might have been on the chat today about teams, right? This whole team approach about grabbing a team and then filling a roster is something that we weren't originally looking at when we were thinking about different ways to do a draft league. But I think it's really ended up being something that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And at first, when we were really throwing ideas around, I would have never thought of this, but I really think that's added a cool element in the draft. And yeah, I agree with him. It's been fun. I think the social aspect of everybody that comes in and chats. I mean, sometimes I feel bad because I get into work and I look over on my right on my screen and I see, 7, 8 people talking in the morning, and I got to actually be at work over here on my left screen. And then I've got people where I'll find that at work they're saying, "Hey, do you have a minute to talk?" And I'm like, "Hey, I don't have any time right now, but I'll come back so I can check in during out the day and find out what you all are doing." But I think the social aspect of just getting to chat about the league, shoot the shit, whatever, has been really enjoyable.
Oh yeah, fun bunch of guys to play with.
Yeah, fun bunch of guys. So I don't know if you have anything else, Clue. I get we could sit here and just talk crap, but I have to go do. And I've dropped the file, so maybe somebody else picks it up, finds Jamie and Sean get on another broadcast and start
Great
knocking games out.
season,
Who
and
knows?
what a series that was, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, and if anybody tuned in at the end to see the anomaly game here, you missed out on some great baseball the other five
Yeah,
games.
it was a little disappointing to have that as a coda. I mean, obviously, but
Yeah,
damn, what a good series.
it was. And even MV, I like that. Dwayne's talking about it. He's probably agreeing to the social aspect if I know Dwayne.
Yeah.
And he's even going to include Envy. Again, I hate to give Envy any credit because it just goes against my grain, but he is probably uh, of anybody I get. There's nobody I like more that I give shit to than Envy.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Sean was here the whole time. If you go back and look at this chat thread, Sean is commenting. Sean did play by play basically for our games.
Yeah. First 6 games.
Yeah, it's Sean going out. Yeah, I mean, Sean was calling it, making comments like, "Whoa, oh my God, I can't believe that." Because Sean witnessed live a lot of the crazy plays that really had an impact. There was many plays that took both of us out of like run opportunities with some weird plays.
Well, and how many times do we see something on the chalkboard and then the end result's nothing like what we just witnessed with
Yeah,
like
we got to go read
why
it to decipher it.
yeah, we gotta go read it. That was yeah, a lot of weirdness, but so cool. What a fun game.
It is fun. So let me pull up. In fact, while we're here, maybe let's. And people want to chat. I've got you here. Let me pull up. Season 3 setup 2. This is the one I've got over here.
Okay.
Anybody want to let's take a look at some of these teams. So when I talk about Sean's team, let's take a look at his keepers here.
Oh
There's the
yeah.
pitchers he's got going in. And if you look at their ERA pluses, they're outstanding. So here's a guy that was in the bottom 4 last year in the draft and ended up grabbing a team with like Gavi Kravitz and Fred Luderis, who he used as trade bait, I think, and got Pete
Yeah.
Alexander. Made some moves with MV when MV, I don't know if MV was in despair or they got him at a weak moment, but he got Raleigh fingers. And then his batters still got K-line there. You got some gold gloves on the field, and it's interesting. So, if anybody hasn't noticed, take a look at how we've turned on the this feature. So this year we're going to use the more realistic outfielders out of position. And right here under rules, if you're ever looking at a season and you want to see what it would look like with this setting on, you can go over to general and it's right here. And it's called allow outfielders to play other positions with reduced effectiveness. If you read the manual, they have this setting to make it more realistic. We've got that turned on. And because we have it turned on, now when you go to a roster, you'll see the positions they're rated for and then what that effectiveness would be at all the positions. So if we look at like Mike's DGens, you'll see now all 3 positions are rated for right here on the roster. Um, my team, I know I've got like Kurt Flood, and you'll notice like a 10 center fielder can go to the corners with a -1. Sometimes Sherry McGee, who's an 8 and left, will go 4 in center, 6 to right. So it's a much more realistic way to account for moving the players around. You can also see my team. is I'm fine at every position. Here's my weakness. No argument. Going into the draft, I've got 4 pitchers. So that's what I'm looking for. Clue, let's pull yours up. You want to
Sure.
comment on your like? Look at this pitching staff. So he's got Mathewson in a down year for him, right? But he's still an adequate pitcher. But look at the other pitchers he's acquired: McLean, Cooper, Marichal, Santana, Kershaw. Incredible. World's worst gamer, Sean says Sherry McGee could be replaced. You know what? I traded for him, and I love him being part of my team for the next like 8, 9 years. Why, you ask? Because of this. He's going to get better with the bat, and he's always solid. And next year, the year after this, instead of a 4, I think his arm is always above average, and he's always at least an 8 or a 9. And his OPS plus is going to keep going up. So he's already a 143 OPS plus. Anybody else want to take a look? Dwayne, you're in here. Let's take a look at Dwayne's team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're interesting.
Dwayne, again, like me, he's got Hannes Wagner, who can play multiple positions, and he's going to bat what, 339. Great. Hank Aaron, Dale Murphy, Eddie Matthews, the usual suspects. But look at the power on that team. And I think if anybody noticed last year, his team would put up a lot of runs. His pitching
Yeah.
sucks. I mean, I don't even know how to be nicer about it. It just sucked. But Warren Spahn, I think, has a little bit better of a year. They're just not a shut down, lockdown pitching staff. So if I'm Dwayne, I'm probably looking to bolster pitching because you got really good bats in the lineup. Will wants to see Hadley Lake. Well, let me tell you about Hadley Lake. Don't sleep on Hadley Lake. He's got the 2 all-time hit kings and Pete Rose and Ty Cobb. He's got Bobby Bonds, who, I don't know about him. Kevin Mitchell, partial season, but he's a 341 hitter. I had no idea Chief Bender can actually play center field for you, but he can. Tommy Davis
I
has
didn't know
another great year.
Ty Cobb is a second baseman, apparently. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yep. Do
Yeah,
we know
Ty,
where he's
look at
drafted?
this. Cobb played second, third, and first. So yeah, and he pitched 2 games. So interesting. Let's take a look at Hadley Lake's pitchers.
He got some good ones.
Yeah, Plank, Bender.
Waddell.
Waddell's been a animal with the strikeouts. He's been really good. And you got Ty Cobb that can pitch. Well, I guess with our league rules, he could pitch 6 innings for you. Who else we want to see? How about Manchester? I hope MV's still in here so we can critique him.
Yeah.
When I put his team together, I was, and usually I give MV shit, but I'm straight up honest. I was not impressed. Oh, George Sisler can pitch this year for him. Look at that.
Musina, Webb, and I don't know why you'd want Ford in your
No,
rotation,
me either.
but
Musina was a great pick. I mean, I would have loved to have him on my team. David was playing hard to get with him. Batters, okay, he's better. I mean, Musial is a little bit maybe of a down year from Musial there, but he's still good. Sisler, uh, Roush
he
is
was
good.
right.
Gwynn,
Look how little power is in that lineup. Look at the home
well,
run column.
the question mark
Ouch.
is why is Brian Downing with 93 at bats kept on this roster? Can anybody understand the logic?
Yeah. 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 It's MV.
Okay, well, enough said. Who else do we have
He
out
needs
here?
a middle. He needs catcher, middle infielder, starting
Curious what you
pitching.
think about Vegas. Vegas struck me things I didn't notice here. Let's take a look at Vegas. Bernie wants it. He says, "Give it to me real." Juan Gonzalez, yeah, you got to keep him. 46 home runs. That's a power bat. Um,
Great defensive infield.
and Frank Robinson's Frank Robinson. Yeah, he's got a down year, but you got to keep him. Cepeda, who was one of my original folks, I don't know. Wes Parker's a Gold Glove. Yeah, I mean the nice thing, Bernie's got 5 Gold Gloves there. Cedeno, you can move around. If Fragosi's my shortstop, a 244 hitter, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not excited with that. If Fragosi's the guy that plays short for you, I'm like, I don't know.
He did
Pitchers,
well for you.
Apier, okay. Ismael Valdez. Honestly, Bernie, when I
Gordon.
was putting your team together, when I looked at this staff, I'm like, yeah, Bernie's going to need pitching. That was my first thought. So, and I'm in that boat. I mean, I know when I go looking in the draft, I'm looking to get between two teams to really bolster pitching.
How many of these have a great chassis, depending on what, to start with going into the draft? And then that's what's so exciting is what pieces do they find to complement that chassis from their draft picks?
No, that's a good point. Fort Lee, that used to be Berlin with midlife crisis coming in, take a look at this. It's more pitchers kept than position players. That's rare.
Oh, and if you notice, unlike the Berlin of years past, their non-pitchers have more of a balance between offense and defense as opposed to defense only.
Yeah. So you figure Reggie's back in 76 and going to have some good years. Minoso, that's a great player to have. Look, great fielding, good batting. Aparicio and Fox, great up the middle. Munson behind the plate.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting look, but you don't see that typically in our league having 8 pitchers kept.
No,
Chico's, who
I think
basically
that's the record for this year on the keepers.
I thought 80% chance Chico's and you would be playing. I mean, I rattled off like 15 wins in a row when I needed to, and I know some people were critical of Buckshot's pitching trades at the end, so I don't know what did it, but I mean, he's got a good core coming back. I mean, he's got people you can count on for long years like Suzuki and Ripken. Suzuki's going to
But
keep getting better.
no more Snuffy is gone, so
Snuffy is gone. Pitchers?
yeah. I never thought I'd say this in my life too, but Cal, at least for next year, Cal Ripken's a weak spot. He could use a better shortstop for 1 year.
Yeah. Um, let's take a look at Earth. So we've seen Hagerstown, Manchester, Dallas. So John DFW. Look at that. He's got Mark DeRosa, who I never realized had a decent hitting season, 296. But look, he plays every position but catcher. So that's pretty valuable to have on your roster. I mean, Bobby Tolan, I don't know.
But look at those Braves players getting better.
Yeah,
McGriff,
McGriff and Tony Perez,
David,
1970.
yeah.
Here's what makes him tough. This guy, Greg Maddux. If anybody pays attention, ground ball plus plus plus. That almost means he never lets anybody get a ball up in the air to hit a home run. And if you've got a good defense behind you, that guy is gold.
Yeah.
Tannehill.
Denton True Young and Jesse
Okay, a
Tannehill.
32 win Young with a really good. Let's take a look at their ERA plus 261 for Maddox. So those of you that are looking for pitchers around 140 to 170 and happy, 261 for Maddox. Tannehill 143, Young 129. It'll be interesting to see, but Mark Wohlers, he's got good relief. It's pretty good.
If I'm not mistaken, this is 1995 for Maddox, so
Yeah.
he did come forward, right? Okay.
Yep.
So this year 3 of Maddox's 4 straight Cy Young awards.
Yes.
So
He's a
hope
beast.
Dallas can put together a good team around him before he gets through that 4th Cy Young season. So
For sure. Now, here's your team. What are your thoughts on this? I think sometimes I'm looking at your pitching, right? And I'm thinking, man, I saw what you did and you got some gems to not just protect next year for Mathewson, but to be good going forward. And then,
sort it, sort it by OPS.
yep, this guy here, Yount, is going to give you some great pop in the bat for a few years at short. Joe Morgan, now we're getting to MVP Joe Morgan, 76, 75. Edgar Martinez, look at that on base. I forgot how good he was. I know you didn't. Joey Votto is getting better. Jackie Jensen, there's a little hidden guy you've got that has great fielding in right field and pop in the bat.
Yep. This is Jensen's MVP year in 59
And the other
or
guy, I don't know
50.
how many people realize
58.
this Whitey frickin' Karowski in the 40s through that war era is a great third
Yeah.
baseman. Super
Gotta
great.
thank David. Gotta thank David for that.
Um, who else we got here? Let's look at Long Island, who is upset that they were in the lottery
Yeah.
running, but ended up with 7th in the draft. But, you know, again, they've got Smoltz that they can take and hang on to for a while. Pedro Martinez, okay, is going to get better. Palmer is going to have a great year here. I think that's 76 for him, is it? Yeah. Saberhagen, okay. Big bats from Albert Bell. This has got to be a big 184 OPS plus. Beltran 157, 140, Killebrew 150, Murray 132, Zach Wheat 151. Zach Wheat doesn't get a lot of credit. I think he's a great player. So offensively, Long Island has some key players there. Let's take a look at Degens, 3rd pick in the draft. He's going to add a premier batter to this team. And this is a team that has Hornsby and Lajoie at second and short.
Yeah.
Lajoie has maybe, a little over half a season, so he's going to have to find somebody to pair up.
Yeah.
Funny how
Man.
Joss and Chesbro are both rated here. That kind of looks ugly. So if you ever want to not see them on the batter, you can just modify and say, I don't want to see them. Like, just pitchers only down here. Joss will play outfield if you want him. David Ortiz, 54 home runs. Addie Joss looks like a great year. Look at Pat Jarvis.
Yeah, that's a good year.
Wow.
Sneaky good.
Is that 68? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
John Lester. So Degen's looking to get better. Okay, we already looked at Chico's, I believe. Cleveland. Let's look at Todd B's team. He only kept 4 pitchers.
All from the 04 White Sox.
Old
now
school. He's hanging on to those old school guys, and they're better now than they've ever been as a group. And look at his batters. Outfield heavy, but a lot of those Boston players, Fisk, Clementi's in there, and he's making good use out of the Rockies, right? Galarraga and Burks and Vinny Castilla.
Again, needs a second baseman, a
Yep.
shortstop, a better third baseman.
New Nooch. Let's see what Nooch is going to go for. Let's see if we can guess what Nooch is going to draft for with the first pick.
The
Because
first overall pick in the draft. That just.
he's got a catcher, Gary Carter. Okay. First baseman, Euclid and Mo Vaughn together. Yeah, that's all right. Robinson Cano, he's got a second baseman. A-Rod at short.
He's taking a.
No, A-Rod at third, Jeter at short. He's good.
He's taking. Look at it, how few outfielders he has. You know what team he's going for.
I do.
I presume we'll find out in a matter of hours, but
And I think it'll have pinstripes on it.
yeah.
If it was
And
me,
outfielders.
if I'm Nooch, my number one pick, I would go with the 41 Yankees.
Yep. You know.
Now, if it, yeah, there's a lot of decisions to be made there. But anyway, in his pitching, Jack Taylor, okay, old school, Smokey Joe Wood. He's got some good pitchers. Anybody else? Let's see T-ville. Carlos Yaz.
Yeah.
The progression of Babe Ruth, folks. Look at this.
Yeah.
I think
be playing Ruth in the left all season this year.
Randy Johnson with a 5 ERA.
Yeah, he's still. This is 2006. He's still old man Johnson at that.
Babe Ruth carded in the outfield. So let's take a look. He's going to get more at bats batting, and he's got a 968 OPS. So now Ruth finally getting some extra game time around at bats.
Yeah, and with the 50% rule.
Oh, damn, Mike's going to start a stream. We'll pop over there. That'll be good. Who's the other team I wanted to look at while we're here? Oh, Canada. He needs a shortstop, and he knows it. Edmonton, number 2 pick. What do you take if you're Jeff in Edmonton, number 2 pick?
If it's me,
needs a second baseman.
You still got to go with one of the. Yeah,
you got to go with one of the best teams that gives you some really good, like, potent players.
There's about 4 or 5 teams that are just no-brainers at the top of the draft, I think. And
David.
He gets so many good players with him.
I'm not sold on David's pitching.
No. Well, it's better than most in his division, other than Sean, obviously. So.
Yeah, Sean's the cream of the crop down there with like a solid all-around team. We'll see. Concepcion gets worse. I would have probably taken him the other way. I forget he has Eddie Collins, so he's got a good second baseman.
David was going to take him the other way. David just didn't realize somebody else had already made the decision a year
Me
earlier,
either. I think it was Buckshot. All right. Well, we scared about everybody off, so I think we can wrap up this broadcast.
Alrighty.
And we'll hop over and let Mike kick off and take care of the other stuff. So, hey, we're going to wrap this up. We'll see you over on the other broadcast to see Tampa Bay at Canada on